Oh, yippee. Yeah. Probably Keith, I would guess. Yeah. Hey, you sound better now. Yeah. Dude. Then you hit on one of them, and well, she called you cute, and then as she was walking away, you're like, "Wait, what's your name?" And she was like, "No way." Wait, did we talk about the letter and like at the bar and reading that and everything? Okay. Yeah.
It's still fairly early in the day. I mean, if I remember correctly, we're still at the King's Flagon. You guys hadn't head back yet. But it's about lunchtime, a little bit earlier.
What was the
Maybe we
very
were-
last thing that happened last session?
I believe we were gonna go a little bit deeper into the letters, or having somebody translate the letters, or talk to Irene about the letters. But we stopped right before that. That moment because it was gonna drag on, and we were already at like 12:45 at that point.
Dragon, Dungeon and Dragon.
Dungeon and Dragon.
Dungeons and
Dragon.
Dragons.
But yeah, you guys just went to. You were hoping to go talk with Irene again at some point.
What were you gonna say? Ookiyo?
Was I gonna say something?
Or I guess Robbie, before I cut you off with my question with Hayley.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the plan of action right now?
You guys have a lot of information. If like I said, if you guys wanted to review what we got from last time, it's all written down in character chat. But it's mainly just the names of the two new kind of people of interest. The Envious Flame just being a moniker of some kind, and then Lord Raxel, who is the other named person in both of these letters. But you were just gonna kind of delve a little bit deeper into the letters. I don't know if you guys had a plan besides that, but you're expected to be at Cedric's place at sunset.
Oh wait, can you kind of clarify what we know about Hera? I'm still a little bit confused on that.
So I just meant to say, with you guys have gone through a couple of different like life paths. Like most of you guys are from one part of my alley, but the other ones that aren't have a different set of information, just like socially. So if you lived in like the lower or lower middle class areas of my alley, you had kind of assumed that Hera had been out of the picture for a while, simply because she's not like a public face at this point. She doesn't show up. Emerus is kind of being advertised as the governor in action for my alley. Those of you in like the upper middle classes know that she's still around, but has been asked to like kind of step down and cede her power to Emerus and his advisors. But upon reading the letter, you guys realize that she, despite having official correspondence in her name at Nehemiah's place, is not in my alley as far as you can tell. She is now, and looks like has been for a while, is stuck in Ofkar.
Well, we don't know that, right? Only Deo knows that?
Yes, only Deo knows that as of right now. Unless
You didn't
Deo's
tell
chosen to
us?
share it in
How
the
about
bar.
Hera?
Did you tell us
Yeah.
about Hera?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
Okay.
Because he whispered to
Oh, that's
Lada about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you guys didn't hear.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, that's true, because we did some perception checks and they did not.
Mhm.
We were talking about
Work out.
something else. I can't remember what we were talking about, though.
But yeah, you guys were distracted and Deo was able to keep that kind of secret.
I'll let you guys know in due time.
But yeah, as of right now, I believe we're still in the King's Flagon, so if you guys want to stay there, finish up reading, or just do some other stuff around town before you guys have to go to the evening, like, errands, that's what you can work on.
Well, do we want to ask Irene about these letters now? Or
I'd
not?
like to.
okay.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Might
Okay,
as
are you guys
well.
all going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Actually, did I
I
finish
guess
my
so.
drink first?
Don't know.
I want to finish my drink first.
Sure.
to you.
Everybody's kind of like starting to pack up and like put
What
their stuff
time is-
together to leave. It's like
what time is
noon,
it?
a little bit before noon, maybe like 11:30.
Okay, so near lunch hour.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stick around.
You're gonna stick back?
Yeah. I'm
I
just
wanna
gonna
make some
like keep
money.
exactly. I'm gonna perform
Lunch
for a little
rush.
while.
The lunch rush. Okay, you did perform last
But
time
I'll-
as well, if I remember correctly, because you were telling the tale of what had happened at the master.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
You
not
literally like
far-fetched
just got
to
off
think
stage.
would-
You're like, I'm getting back out there.
Yeah, encore. But yeah, you guys are welcome to move on without Sanbrynn if that's the case.
Mhm.
Okay. I would like. Are you guys just heading straight back to the prison?
I think so.
Okay, I would like
Yeah.
everybody who's headed back to make just a general perception check for me, please.
Okay.
And then
Perception.
Sanbrynn, if I could have you make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
What?
Oh no.
Spicy. I'm glad I
No.
stayed now.
Ah,
I'm not.
The first roll of the night always sets the tone for like
I
how well
know
I'm
it
gonna
really
roam.
does.
Right. You said
Oh
you just said
fuck. Oh
perception
no.
check.
thank
Yeah.
God,
perception check,
Robbie rolled
please.
well. In the end.
Don't worry, I'm rolling a nat 20. I'm that kind of guy. You guys don't gotta worry about shit with me. Got it. Got it.
That's a nat something for sure.
That's damn
Yeah.
true.
Average.
You guys are making your way to the prison, and for a little bit, you guys are not really noticing anything out of the ordinary. But as you get closer, Deo and Jens, especially, the tattoos on your wrist and your kind of shoulders starts to itch and burn a little bit.
Itchy
It's
shoulder.
quick.
Itchy.
Jens, it feels weirdly similar to the crackling energy that you feel when you tap into your healing abilities. It is it's just, it pings that kind of sense, and your hairs on the back of your neck stand up. But other than that, you guys don't really see anything. Just a slight uncomfortable feeling. Ookiyo, you probably get the sense next to the people with the tattoos. You just kind of feel a strange sense of being watched for a moment. The world kind of vignettes with the little dark corners around the edge, and then you're back to the street. People have kind of stopped to look at you guys as you've all sort of slowed down in the middle of the road.
Like, I feel watched by, like, people, or I feel watched by, like, something?
You feel watched by something, some other force. It doesn't feel like somebody's just like eyes in the back of your head.
Can I look around?
Yeah, sure. Make another perception check for me.
Okay. That's not as good.
You don't see anybody in particular. You do see that, like I said, people have stopped to start to look at you, just simply because you guys have all, as a group, kind of collectively slowed in the middle of this busy, like, thoroughfare that you guys are walking. But other than that,
take our
it's
time.
hard to see. People are kind of angrily starting to, like, pass you, and you
I'm
realize
walking.
that you're standing in the way.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Sanbrynn, I don't have
Yes.
your character
7.
sheet up. 7.
Wait, okay, so that was my wisdom saving roll.
Yes, that's fine.
What do you need to see in
I just
my
need,
character sheet?
is Sanbrynn immune to being charmed?
Oh, that's a great question. Let's see. That would be
Your
featured.
ass getting charmed back at the king fucking wagon.
There's a wagon.
It would be in, like, if you have Fey ancestry, I believe, but I don't know that Sanbrynn does.
No.
What the
I
heck?
can't
Oh, like
yawn
a
anymore.
Were you howling like a dog there? What the heck was that?
I can't
That
yawn
wasn't that
anymore
was
now.
that wasn't a yawn, man. That was like
Sheesh.
Man, I really do got haters everywhere. Huh?
Just pointing out the obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, you did that on purpose.
Yawn? Nah, bro. It's a biological process.
Let's see. Okay.
Okay, no, I don't think I do.
No, I don't think so either.
Where do you even see what you are?
It should be in features and
I'm looking
traits.
under features and traits, yeah.
Oh,
Be under immunities.
What?
Let's see, where would well, that would be under features and traits, generally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If they don't see it, it's probably not there.
Man, my ass don't got no immunity, bro.
Loser.
I don't think most people do.
Usually it's like a racial trait. Typically, like if you're a tiefling, you might be resistant to fire.
Okay, so my race isn't good.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
essentially,
You have
it
lucky,
is,
so
actually.
I
You
think
have
you're
luck,
pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, mind your own business, actually.
Sanbrynn, you hear and feel an overwhelming kind of urge in the back of your mind. You just hear a like sick, saccharine, sweet voice enter your mind and say, "Kneel, kitty."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, what?
And you feel
yes,
yourself. You feel your
please.
near.
Holy shit.
on the stage as you're getting up and setting up, you thud to the ground on both knees. And
is
the
just a
voice in your
crazy
head
thing to
kind of
say.
slips back in. Sanbrynn, I wanted to talk to you one-on-one when you get the chance. Don't bring your group. I think I have something you might want. Kisses, Irene. And the urge to kneel disappears from her mind.
Oh my
As you
god.
rise back and kind of shake off the uncomfortable feeling that came over you.
That's a little weird.
I kind of try to get off stage.
Your legs are a little shaky, and you feel your ears kind of flat
Yeah,
up against the back
I'm
of
gonna
your
go
head.
into the bathroom and like try to gather myself.
She
Okay.
got your ass.
Yeah.
You kind of wide-eyed make your way to the bathroom, leaving your set up at the miniature kind of amphitheater style stage in the bar, and you kind of collect yourself in the bathroom. There's a sort of tarnished silver mirror above the sink, and it doesn't sound like anybody else is in here. There's 2 stalls.
Fine. If this is how it's gonna be, is this how she wants to play this? Okay. I'll play.
You could just go shoot what you want instead of like.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Do I know where she wants to meet up? Because she didn't mention that.
She did, but I mean, I think Sanbrynn is intelligent enough to.
Yeah.
She's in jail.
She hasn't left. Yes.
How did
Yeah.
she cast magic out of the no magic place?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Except we have no clue, so
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just like,
Sanbrynn, make an Arcana check for me, actually. And Deo and Jens, you guys too, please.
Arcana,
why would they?
Fuck. I
Yeah,
have,
that's
like, no
interesting.
Arcana.
Oh, because they're getting their
huh?
tattoos.
Sick. You know what? I do have something I can do about that, actually.
Oh.
Now,
Okay, let's go.
based kitty
I
cat.
can send a sorcery point.
Okay, Sanbrynn's
Reroll.
locking the back the fuck in.
Yes. She's like, she looked in the mirror, she looked herself in the eyes, she like relaxed her eyebrows, realizing that she was gonna give herself wrinkles.
God, are you
Oh
kidding me?
my god!
No way.
Oh, you are
no.
kidding me?
You are
Oh
kind
my
of a bum.
god!
That's crazy.
I rolled
You're
a
walking in the
2, a 1,
thoroughfare,
and a 1 today.
and you guys notice that Deo
Oh,
has
boy.
started to slow down considerably.
You need to get a new keyboard, King.
He stops midway through the street, and Deo, you feel hot shame come over your face, and your eyes fill with tears as the vision of Titus in that dream comes over you. You kind of brush him off and or do what Deo would like to do, but you are awash with fucking grief momentarily.
Why me?
what is going on? Are you good?
But Jens is Jens,
He's role-playing.
you are kind of overwhelmed by the desire to find this artifact to help as many people as you can faster. Whatever artifact that the entity was mentioning in your dream. But you look back to see, you guys see that Deo has like completely slowed down in the middle of the street.
Dale, you good?
I have
What are you
trauma.
crying about? What?
I have trauma.
What? What happened,
Speak to
buddy?
that, King.
Titus.
Titus?
He's probably dead.
Who's Titus?
He was my mentor and my dad. Okay, well, he wasn't
And your
really my
dad?
dad, but he was basically my dad. Because my real dad died. And so
Oh.
did my mom.
You sound like you're
So
doing
did
the
my
Valor
entire
bit.
village.
No, it sounds like Valorant all of a sudden.
And my dog died today. I'm sick.
My dog died.
I was late to class. My cat's sick.
And all of these
Puking
things
all over
rank
the
equally.
place.
I got jumped on my way home.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
That's just disastrous.
Oh my
That
god.
is disastrous.
I'm sorry
is.
that happened to you.
Thanks, Guntentog. You know, that really means a lot coming from you.
You're welcome.
What a touching interaction.
Sanbrynn, you recognize that this is a spell that would normally need to be cast with sight on you.
Oh, that makes me uncomfortable again.
This is Dominate Person, and it was not cast by Irene.
Oh, you got dominated?
Oh, well, she did get told to be
Yeah.
Neo Kitty. Are you
Yeah.
crazy?
Yeah, they
We've been
get dominated.
Mhm.
Ooh. Okay. I am going to plot for a little bit.
Okay. But anyways, we can jump back to the people who are heading towards the prison.
we just walking and that guy's crying.
You're like dragging Deo across the ground as he sobs into the dirt. Come on, buddy. We got shit to do.
Is it gonna be okay?
No, it's not.
It's okay.
I have
Well,
this stupid tattoo. I didn't even want it.
Oh, it looks cute though. It looks cute.
Oh, it hurts and it's itchy.
Well, it's new. It'll settle down.
I don't think that's why it's itchy.
Oh, my bad.
Does
I mean,
Hunwut have any tattoos? Just normal tattoos?
No. He's just worldly.
Yeah.
Have you tried not itching it?
Damn straight.
I guess not.
Here, give that a whirl.
Okay.
Worth a shot. Oh, he's back to normal.
Oh, there he is.
Better now, yeah. I just had to
You
not
fixed
scratch
me.
it.
Yeah.
Nice, Guntentog, you were wow. You were a true gentleman.
I'm glad I could be of service.
You should go into medicine.
That bow.
You really should.
I should.
I should.
I know what.
I guess we keep
I
walking.
don't know.
Sorry that
Just
your
keep
dad died.
walking,
Over there.
dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your
that.
whole your whole family, exploding or whatever.
I appreciate
What?
that.
Yeah, life's hard.
Yeah. Well, you can't really say that. Your
Yeah.
life wasn't hard.
He's
You're talking about. Have you seen what I had to learn to be a magician or a wizard?
Stare at pictures of naked ladies all day? Yeah.
he had to jerk
Yeah.
off to pictures of naked lady, bro. And you went.
You'll be-
Could you imagine?
You'll be surprised how hard it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
were
sure it
you
was
were?
hard.
I bet
Yeah.
it was hard.
I bet you were hard, bro.
Oh, that's not what we were
Listen.
talking about?
Is it
Oh.
not?
I thought that was what we were talking
When
about.
life gets you down, don't
Now he's
have a
singing.
frown.
Yes, please break into a musical number.
I
Breaking
love
a musical number
that Keith is
in the
not
middle of
the
the
bard,
street.
nor has never been the bard, and would do wonderfully as the bard, considering how much he likes to burst
Well.
into song.
We can minimize the number of musical numbers he does. It's for the best he's not a bard.
But you guys make it
Well-
eventually to the prison that is not a huge
The
distance.
prison
from
that
you,
is life.
A white prison.
Wow, white prison.
What?
Yep.
White prison.
Like a
What?
white only prison?
Yeah, a white only prison. That's what I
Oh.
said.
Sounds like a
Really?
good prison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, if I had to go to prison, I'd rather go to that one.
oh,
Yeah, just not as violent, I'd say, yeah.
No reason though.
I know.
Yeah, I know. It's just a thought.
It just feels more normal. Like it just.
Less
Yeah,
violent.
Life for some reason
Yeah.
would feel
It's more
exponentially better over there.
Yeah.
You make it to the prison. Lotta is still there, and
Is it the all white prison?
Yeah, are we in the race-based prison or like the regular one?
Yeah, this is important. This is crucial to the
The
story.
sheriff
world
has
building.
followed, or the deputy Terran has followed you.
Is she white?
Oh, why is she?
My
Oh
God.
my god.
Oh, come on,
Oh, I'm
on.
just
He
asking
went with you guys to the
questions.
King's Wagon at one point.
come on, help us with this story building.
Wait, yeah, why is she following us? Wasn't she
She
gonna
just
drink?
went with you. Yeah, she did drink, but she didn't stay with Sanbrynn, as you guys found the letter.
And she had nothing to say about Deo falling to the ground and crying.
Well,
And
I mean,
fuck.
she kind of just was standing there awkwardly. She doesn't know you guys all
She
that well.
said, "Damn, that shit is weird."
She's kind of waiting for you guys to either pick up.
How far
or
behind
she
us
can
is
offer
she?
assistance.
Is she like right
She's
next
not
to us?
terribly far.
Who is it? Who are you with? Is it
Is she in
Elveth
earshot?
or the other?
It's the
Taryn?
deputy Taryn.
In earshot. Is
She in
she
She
in
is in
earshot?
earshot, yes, but she
Oh.
hangs back as Deo has his breakdown.
I was gonna ask if we should all break down at the same time and see what she does.
Oh my god.
I don't just all start
Guys,
pouring
can we have
tears.
can we hold hands and have a group cry session in the middle of the street?
Yeah.
I
That would,
I don't.
that would really help me out.
Let-
That would hit the
like,
spot.
What? Yeah.
like a team huddle in sports, instead
Exactly.
of hyping each other up or just crying each other
You
up.
literally just sob. Get a little break going and let it go.
I know. I was just like, it's like, so what are you in here for? My dad died.
My dad died.
My mom's in the hospital.
Well, no, my mom's dead too.
Oh,
Oh.
my mom's dead.
She could be dead in the hospital.
That's true.
I don't. I
People
think
die
she's
there for sure.
in the ground.
Do you
But like
know
in
that
the
for
hospital
sure?
on the ground or like,
Yeah,
nah, I moved her body, bro.
you moved her body.
Yup. Oh, I didn't know how to tell you, but
You didn't. Now you're telling me.
yeah, well, you know, you got to take your opportunities when
It seemed relevant.
they come.
Yeah.
It seemed relevant.
It's hard to bring up the topic, but since we're here,
I know, we're already talking about it.
while I
Wow.
have you,
It saves us an awkward conversation later.
exactly,
Yeah.
might as well get out of the way while we're.
I thought I
crying.
might have to follow you for years before I can mention it, but you know,
Oh,
talk about
yeah,
it
I'm
now.
glad you could get it off your chest.
Well, I think you got
Oh,
it out of
man.
the ground.
Yikes.
You're right. Yeah.
Taryn, eventually as you guys get closer, the prison passes you up and goes in
What's up,
ahead
Derry?
of you. She kind of walks backward for a few steps and gives a little salute before unlocking the side door, the employee's door, to the prison. And
I'm
lets you
going
guys
in
come
that.
way.
Oh, we can
Can
go
we
in that
follow
way?
her in there?
I'm an employee. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she opens it for you.
Yeah, I open it for
Sick.
myself. Weird.
You
That'd be
guys head
crazy if
into
she
a-
walked ahead of us to open it just for
I
herself.
know.
Just for
Hey, get
yourself.
out of my fucking way. I'm going in the VIP entrance. You bums, go to the front.
Go around.
But she leads you into what looks like a little break room. Just a few small tables, some with a couple of people at them playing cards, others empty and waiting for somebody to like take their lunch. But it seems like the two playing cards are also simultaneously eating little sandwiches or whatever they've brought to
Hi, fellow employees.
eat. They kind of glance at Taryn before nodding and going back to their card game.
Yeah, fuck me, I guess.
Look at those sandwich eaters.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, little
Bunch of
sandwich.
sandwich eaters. Yeah.
They
Wouldn't be
kind of
caught dead.
glance up at you quizzically from the table as you guys are walking by, but otherwise pay you not much mind.
I only eat raw meat. You can tell by my
Oh yeah, you do.
my stature.
Karen kind of rolls her eyes and continues into the main lobby of the prison and down the first hallway. Are you guys wanting to talk to Lada or anything on your way in?
Nah.
Nah.
Okay. You pass her desk and she nods at you, and you guys continue upwards. The floor is fairly quiet and dark. There's not many large windows in this part, but you see that there's a few empty cells to your left and right, and Taryn leads you guys down. She said, is Irene the only one you want to talk to?
Who else is in here?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I mean, I just figured. Never mind.
Okay.
What?
See, that's what happens when
No,
you
I
start
just- I thought-
talking.
I thought you were, and she kind of looks at you, Dave. She was like, I thought you kind of like made eye contact with one of the, or you knew something. I mean, I heard.
Oh,
from
did you,
Lada.
like-
Talking about what?
Hey, did something happen?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Nah.
There you-
Hey, don't
you
worry about the
were
tears in
whispering-
his eyes. Just speak.
Tell it to him straight right
I
now.
can take it.
I heard.
Don't tell me you
and
unburied
Lada
his dad.
whispering. No,
Oh my god.
I just thought
What
that
did she say?
she's
Thought
trying
you
to
were
explain it. She
whispering.
thought that you guys. She overheard. She was successful in the perception check to overhear you two whistling or whispering.
Wait,
Wait,
she heard me
with
whisper
Lada.
to Lada.
Lada, yes. So
You were
she
whispering to Lada?
Wait, but what did she say?
she just asks if you wanted to talk to Hera. But she does.
She says
says
Hera?
Genevieve. No, she says Genevieve.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's wild. What were you whispering about?
Yeah, you were whispering
You were
about
whispering?
Genevieve?
No, she didn't say I was whispering.
I thought
She
did.
did.
My
I
fault.
thought she did.
No, I thought she said, "Do you want to speak to Genevieve?"
Yeah, she didn't say
No,
that out
but
loud.
before that, I
I was
thought-
just explaining it. No, I
thought
was just
she
explaining
said,
it.
I
Sorry.
thought-
Yeah, she was
oh.
explaining it. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
she
thought
was
she said, I
explaining.
thought I heard you whispering earlier.
I know she tried to like 3 times and then she
Okay,
changed tack
okay,
and
because
gaslighting us now.
what did she actually say?
Yeah, what
Hannah?
did she say?
Oh god. Now I can't remember. I've been talking too long. Oh, for fuck's sake. She just asked if you wanted to talk to Hera, but
Oh,
Genevieve.
God.
Okay.
Hera.
Do you want to talk to Genevieve? Is what she asks explicitly.
Well, it doesn't seem like she really wants to talk.
Oh, okay.
Maybe in a little bit.
Yeah. I just make a not persuasion check. It's she knows she's just trying to check that you don't. She's trying to read that you don't want to talk about this in front of everyone. So I'm trying to think what check to make her do.
I'm being
Oh, you're
purposely
not trying to keep it.
ambiguous.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
she's trying
that's
to
what-
pick up on that instead of continuing the conversation. She's not. I'm trying to make a.
Just trying to succeed in reading the social cues that you want to not do this in front of us.
No, I'm just saying
think
I may or may not talk to her.
Yeah, but you would just answer
Ye-
normally if you weren't.
No, I literally said like, yeah, sure, if she wants to talk, but it doesn't seem like she wants to.
Oh, okay. She nods and takes you guys to the end of the hallway, where Irene is curled up in the corner, kind of head propped up against the brick.
Friggin' Irene.
What's up, Irene?
See you again.
So poopy head.
Was someone else going to come visit you? Of course it's us again. No one else would
Were you
talk to
expecting
fucking
someone
freak.
else?
Who
Yeah.
else would want to talk to you? Yeah.
Who else would be allowed to talk to you?
Mhm.
What do you want?
To talk to you, are you deaf or dumb?
Or
I
both?
want you to explain these. Who has them?
One of us, that's for damn sure.
I pull out the letters. I don't know if I have them.
Sure.
I
Ookiyo
think
produces
you
the
do,
letters.
right?
I think
Actually-
actually technically Guntentog does, because didn't we have
Oh, we put him in his
yeah.
journal.
didn't we have her translate it into the journal?
You
Yeah.
did.
All right.
Let him open his book.
Finally, that book is good for something.
I know.
It's my wizarding book. What do you mean is it good for
There's
something?
nothing in there, bro, except for
Mm.
this.
To be fair, actually, the original letters are not in his book. Those are the translated ones.
That's true.
Yeah, but we need to like have those open so we know what they say.
Anyway, here you go. As I read them. The
Well,
Well, why don't you just actually read them then? Why are you just saying
They're right there in character chat.
I know.
Okay.
He's making things up.
Oh Jesus.
Yes, please read the whole thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
read
no.
the
It's
entire
really
thing.
short, Keith. You should read the whole thing.
All right. I
know
like
I'm ready when you do
Abbott's
this?
grandpa's glasses.
No, that's
What?
not
No,
it.
that's not it.
That's not right. That's yep.
Great drawing, but not the letter.
My dearest Lord Rexel, I find myself struggling to
Crushing it.
contain the excitement that swells within me as I pen this letter.
Swell.
It is not simply your power that ignites my passions, but the perfect dance you have orchestrated between predator and prey. It is a spectacle that fills me with awe, a primal rhythm that hums through my very veins. There is no greater thrill than witnessing
humps?
you, the hunter.
He did say
Draw-
humps.
I said hums.
Some
The
dramatic reading.
hunter drawing your rivals into your web, each step a calculated pursuit that inevitably leads to your downfall.
Mhm.
Yeah, keep talking.
What are you doing, my lord, is not mere manipulation. It is the very essence of the food chain, distilled into the delicate art of
Chain.
power. I watch transfixed as you turn your enemies into mere animals, chasing after illusions of safety only for you to strike with devastating precision. Is it is the beauty of a predator toying with its
Predator.
prey,
Oh,
watching as they panic,
What?
desperately scrambling for a way out, only to find their fate was sealed the moment they very crossed you. Your
Yeah.
every word is the scent of blood in the air, so intoxicating,
Christ,
so
this is
So
the worst.
undeniable. Your
intoxicating.
enemies, those
Undeniable.
helpless
Irene's eyes have gone
fools,
wide and her
they
face
are
has turned
so
He's not
vulnerable.
done,
red.
Irene.
They do not realize as they grovel at your feet that they already marked for
Feet?
extinction.
Feed.
It says feet, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It is almost poetic, really. The greatest hunters do not need to chase the prey. They
No,
simply
they
wait
don't.
to fall into their grasp. And you, my lord, are a
That's
master of
me.
patience.
Master.
Kind of like those trapdoor spiders you see on the floor.
It's just like fucking
Anyway,
you feeling yourself
I
fucking
confess.
audiobook.
Whoa, are
I
you
can-
reading something
hallway with
sexual into
stuff.
that? I'm literally just like giving hype, man.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean, but even in that context,
What's wrong with you?
it's really funny
You
to be
freak.
out loud book
I
reading.
confess, I've been studying your every move, learning how to
Oh my
manipulate the
God.
threads of fate with such
Slam poetry.
deadly grace. The way you make your rivals believe they are in control only for them to stumble into your traps, blinded by their own arrogance. It is a thing of beauty.
Fuck
To
gorgeous.
make them squirm with envy, twisting their
Oh,
very
squirm.
devices into weapons they cannot resist. And then you
I can't
strike,
resist.
swift and brutal. It is perfect
What?
thrill
Where did
with
that accent come
full
from?
satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Let him cook.
I dream of standing beside you in this
Perfect thrill.
grand hunt to witness firsthand the power you wield over the hearts of your prey, and perhaps, perhaps I could learn from you
Perhaps.
to become a predator in my own right. With
Predator
your
in my own right.
teachings as my guide, I would be honored,
you
my
say- okay, hold on.
lord.
Roll this R on the words, let him tea.
Tea?
Preaching.
It adds so
Oh,
much.
hell yeah.
It
I
adds
would
so
be
much
honored,
repeat
my
text.
lord, to serve as a humble disciple in this hunt for power, for wealth, for dominion.
Dominion. Dominion of the pub.
There's something exhilarating about you.
Oh my
Something
God.
raw and untamed. It is
Raw.
not just your desire for more. It is the
Crazy.
thrill of knowing that you and you alone deserve it. And those
Deserve
who have
Deserve it.
and those who have what you convey.
Okay.
You read it like it's French. I would fuck with that, though.
They're nothing more than your next meal. And they will
Oh my
fall
God.
just as prey falls into the force of your will. I await your instructions, my lord.
My
Lord.
Teach me how to truly feast in your absolute devotion, Irene. Your eternal, my.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, what you think about that, Irene?
Irene.
Those of you who are watching Irene, see her face go from like wide-eyed shocked to like miserably embarrassed with like a bright red flush.
You know that shit was
then
pathetic.
like kind of stone-faced at towards the end as Guntentog started rolling the R's. But
Put his own little
he
stank on it.
sort of like furrows her brows and sits her chin on her folded arms over her knees.
You are not that good a hunter of the person you're speaking of, by the way. Goofy.
Goofy. Bro, come on, Irene, admit it. You were like doing tricks on it. What are we doing here? That shit is.
Yeah, that's a little wild.
Yeah, hindsight 2020, but it's just blackmail. I'm over
That
it.
was
What?
blackmail?
There's blackmail. What?
Like, why could it be
Cedric was
white
gonna-
male?
Okay.
No. Pretend he doesn't exist now that he's done reading.
Cedric was, yeah. I find. Where did you get this?
Don't worry
Jelly?
about it.
No,
The real
I'm not
question
answering
is
any more
why
questions if you don't tell me.
Oh, it
Well,
was in a
you should-
package.
You should answer our
Package
question
where?
first. Why did you write this?
No.
Real. Well, I gave an answer. Now it's your turn for an answer.
Why
No.
did you write this?
If not, we could just tell this to everyone we know, you know.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck it. I'm already fucking fallen from grace. You can't do anything to me that wasn't already gonna be done.
If you're mad at like falling from grace, why did you fall
You'll
from grace?
be
Yeah.
surprised what people will do to other people for people and things, you know.
Remember, Irene, I said ignore him.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Fucking publish it. You're not any different than Cedric.
Oh, you know, publishing will do nothing. That was
Yeah.
that was an empty threat, Irene, to try to get you to speak. Come on now, fall for it.
No.
It was at the King's Flagon.
Hmm.
It was delivered there right before the party.
Before the party.
You're
Yeah.
Fucking cunt. Holy shit.
so
You want to share?
thoughts
Are
on
you gonna
elaboration now?
explain anything?
Then we could like really call him a cunt with you. Really.
No, he wanted to hold something over my head even if we won.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
So what's so blackmail about this?
Just that it's I mean
It's that bad for you to just be like sucking this dude off?
if you-
Jeez.
and she kind of stops herself before continuing and tilts her head and she says, You don't recognize the name?
Obviously not, or else we would not be
No.
here talking to you.
Huh.
Yeah. You're very smart. You know something we don't. Come on, what is it?
She's over here like, you guys are fake fans.
It's just I thought you were doing research on Iman and stuff. I figured you would have come across his name at some point.
It was
You
in
can explain
progress.
who it
If
is?
you remember when we asked you for like everything you know about Amon, you said I don't know anything else, and you were lying. This would have been like cool for you to share.
I mean, you don't want to go looking for this dude particularly, but he's a tiefling. He's one of the champions of Iman.
Does he do
Cool,
magic
insight.
also?
Yeah, he does.
Why were you like
Checker.
the leader of his fan club?
Just did some stuff to help some people up north. Thought he could maybe do the same for me.
Oh,
Well, did he?
He never got the message.
Oh, he did. Oh,
Cedric.
oh, yeah,
Cedric
you're right.
intercepted
That's,
it.
Yeah.
that's right.
And then he lorded it above my head, threatening to publish it in the fucking newspaper.
Well, what if we send this to him now? Because Cedric's not going to stop it now.
Well, it just end up in the newspaper anyway.
No, send it
Well,
direct.
why? No, yeah.
Oh.
Why would we send it?
To get her on our good side?
Yeah, we're seeing.
Or
what
no,
to say
no,
to them.
to get on her good side. Like, we help her,
Um,
she helps us, you know?
Make a persuasion check.
But do it well.
Well, that's the plan. But I'm not great
Yeah,
at
I'll allow
persuasion.
2 of you to roll for it.
Who's good at it?
Me.
You're
You're
not
not
there.
I know.
Well,
And you
Robbie's
wouldn't
the
want to
one
persuade anyway.
doing the persuading.
Not particularly.
But she said she'll allow 2 of us to do it.
Yeah.
Instead
Oh,
of
really?
advantage.
Yeah.
Somebody to be
Yeah,
helping
so it'd
out.
be me and someone
I'll-
else, but I need
I'll apply
someone's help.
assistance. I'll give
Yeah,
assistance.
I think I'll pass.
Oh,
My
God!
persuasion isn't good, but I was talking. So
Well, you gotta roll really well, because I rolled terribly.
well, it's something.
It's
Her kind of
It's not a
brow
natural one.
relaxes a smidge, and her eyes dart from Ookiyo to you, Hunwut, and she doesn't say anything, but her gaze softens a little bit. She doesn't seem to outright agree with it, but she is definitely considering it.
What did you want him to do for you? Was it about your home?
He's got these armies.
You got an army?
Yeah.
Oh.
Could have sent one. Or at least I thought he
Oh, he
did.
has multiple. Okay.
Yeah, he's commander. Champion of commanding. But he's just called the champion of envy.
Oh, okay. Sick.
The champion of what?
Envy.
You got a whole sin after him. Or something like that.
He's got a whole what?
That's a sin? I can't remember.
Oh.
And so he works for Iman,
Yeah.
essentially.
So is he like you, but just like a big boy? Like the same type of like deal you guys have? I mean.
Yeah. At least I think so. He's obviously much older and much more powerful than I am, but yeah.
Also, would you happen to know who the envious flame is?
That's him.
Oh,
That's
that's
him.
him.
Oh man, he
Yeah.
was throwing it back on Kazel. Holy shit.
Oh,
Why is he
wait.
envious of Kazel?
Well, he's the envious
Okay.
flame because he's like the Lord of Envy, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's champion of envy and the desire for power, essentially. Boils down to it.
Desire for
So you
power.
I guess.
wanted Kazel to work with him? Is that what it was?
Yeah, we thought it was Cedric, but
Well, let
well,
me out
what?
of here and I'll tell you more.
Okay, come on now.
She smiles. She says, "I'm being dead serious. If you let me out of here, I'll tell you everything I know."
Yeah, but you'll also kill us.
No, we're
So-
not letting you out, bro.
She
If you
lets her head roll back against the brick.
if you were like at all trustworthy, it would be worth considering. Because you've already offered to take you places and do things. You've been a pain in the ass regardless. But
And then you tried
the
to
problem is-
escape.
yeah, the problem is
and
you've been a
run
pain in the
away
ass
and
regardless. So
attack
why
us,
on
so.
earth would we? And you did like promise, I'll find you and kill you, and all sorts of, So like, why would we?
Hmm?
No, that's it. Why would we?
Because you want to know more about this guy. But
Sure.
I don't think
probably
we
wanna
want to
know-
know that much.
Yeah,
You
we probably
already
want to know
escaped.
more, way less than you want to get out of here. So it's
Yeah.
she nods and she says, "That's fair."
you could just give like any reason to trust or believe you or any other incentive. Put any effort in.
I'd rather not.
Like a real half-hearted escape attempt. It's really
Why
She
did
kinda
you
just
think you could
pulls her-
escape before?
Escape here?
No,
Yeah, when
escape
you,
the
like-
last place. Like, you didn't
when you, like,
try
ran
that
for it.
hard. You just ran.
Oh.
Like, you teleported once and then ran. But, like, that wasn't much of an escape. Or
I
attempted an
also-
escape.
Hadn't used that before, and it was a little
Yeah, you made me look goofy.
difficult to grasp. Had I had my way, I would have gone through the wall. But I misguided the
You went through bars. That's kind of like a mini
oh,
wall.
yeah. I just went the wrong direction.
Still though, you made my watching look like I don't know how to watch people.
A shame.
Yeah, you did.
At least I accomplished something.
Well, you also made it to here. This is new, so that's
Mhm.
something.
Yeah.
That's true. In a way, you
she-
did get farther than you expected.
You could accomplish more. We could do lots of stuff. You just have to like, give any reason to trust you out.
I don't know that there's a reason I could give that would be good enough for you right now.
Don't know until you try.
There's no reason at all right now for me.
Exactly. So I will
Well, yeah, but you
be
embarrassed
me.
remaining silent and in this.
I thought I told you
Cold
to
little
ignore him.
No, actually, you know what? Ignore him. He's not asking any useful questions.
I haven't asked a question at all. Actually, I've been like talking.
So it's exactly my point.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, what he said is true.
I guess that is true. Can't argue with that. There we go. Okay, you have the floor. Ask a useful question.
She points to
can't even-
herself and raises her eyebrows.
No, not
Sure,
you.
Ask a
I'm
useful question, Irene.
Oh, no, I would like
She
you to
smiles
too,
and
but
puts
ask.
it back down.
Okay, so she.
No,
You're
I'm not gonna
funny-
ask her
funny
anything.
guy.
But don't tell me to be quiet when you're not giving.
Be
Who's
quiet.
telling you to be quiet?
Me? No,
Well, I
actually, I'm
guess
saying
now
you
he
can
is.
talk. I want you to talk as much as you want. I'm just telling her not to listen. 'Cause you're
All
like
right,
you're like
whatever.
a charisma black hole and an active.
Charisma black hole. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my book. I'm gonna go read.
A charisma black hole.
Not that I'm much better. I just make her mad, but you like make her mad and confuse her.
She doesn't seem to respond to much of what you guys are saying.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
All right, well, good talk or whatever. I guess we'll just go see this tiefling guy and not try to help you. So
Do you know where we can
He
find
nods
this
and waves
tiefling
goodbye.
guy?
let me out.
No, it's fine.
just
If you don't want,
need
if
We
you don't,
can
if you
find him on our own.
if you don't want help with him in your house or anything, that's fine. You can just say that.
Yeah, we
Go.
literally offered to go take him your letter, and you're not even gonna help us find him to take it to him. So
Well, I guess you didn't really care about
that
it.
was the arrangement for me giving you more information, but if you're not going to send it still, that's fine.
well, that is more information, but
We're gonna need an address.
yeah,
It's addressed already, dummy. Did you rip the envelope?
we didn't
Yeah.
get the envelope.
Obviously, Cedric did. Are you
Hmm.
stupid? He intercepted it.
So would it be at his place that you're happening to raid tonight?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
You don't need
Wait,
to know
I don't
that.
I don't
know.
have
Don't-
the.
Don't present
well-
leading questions about things you don't know the answer to. As if you're giving.
We're not raiding.
That's
We're not
embarrassing.
raiding anybody's place tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why don't
Yeah,
don't listen to
we
him.
Why do you want her to know?
She clearly already knows. We did like talk about it like right in front of her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and what does her knowing about it like do? Not really anything. She already knows.
I don't know. She's a goofy person.
That's true. That is true.
Goofy goober.
We're gonna get
Yeah.
intercepted, I bet.
But
I've
she
just
rolls
never-
her eyes and goes back
I've
to
never
bed.
met like a bigger self-sabotager. Something special.
I know she
Are you talking
refuses
about
to
me?
let us help her, which is
I
crazy.
know. She goes like, "No, I want help. I wanted these things." We like offered help. She's like, "No, I want to sit in jail." And that's like, what? Okay, your business, girl. My fault.
And, like the reality of it is, like, we honestly don't need her for stuff. We can
don't.
probably do all this stuff on our own. She would just make it easier.
And we'd be helping
And-
her,
and
but
she
she
would
helped
get
us,
something
but
out
she
of
just refuses to help us.
Yeah.
She already threw her life in the dumpster once, and she won't take the ladder back out. Bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
She's worse than Nehemiah.
Yeah, at this point, I don't care about her. I don't
You
want to talk to
cannot
her
catch
anymore.
yourself making worse choices than like the country hick who was growing poison. Come on now.
Doesn't she still have that house that she wants taken care of? Do we promise her
Yeah.
anything like
We
We're
that?
offered
trying
to
to use
help
that
her
as
with that.
leverage.
We
offered to
take
help
her
her.
there.
And then she tried to escape.
We offered to take her out of jail to that house, and she was like, "I think I'm gonna be an asshole." Actually, it's
Do
like
we- Do we make sure that place
Some
was
people are
actually
just-
a real?
it's real.
Well, I mean, if she wants to go
We
there,
haven't
what,
gotten
we're
to
gonna
see
just
it,
take
have
her
we?
just somewhere she
Well, I mean, I
that
guess
doesn't
I thought we
exist,
got
like-
corroborating information on it, but I guess we'll have to go check. But still, I'm like, I don't know. She looks at good opportunities in the face and says, "No." It's poor decision making, it really is. But
He nods
What
and
better what better
back to
option are
sitting
you
quietly.
seeing right now? Like what's the option that like you're like, okay, well I can refuse this and it'll still work out for me. Like why
Why on earth would I tell you that?
dumb bitch thinks Iman's gonna help her.
yeah.
You know, because we're the main characters.
Yeah, thank you.
It's just crazy that Amon's already tried to help you and you still failed and you still
That
think
is
Amon's
so
gonna help
true.
you. So I don't
Have you considered that maybe you're like a loser?
have you heard of the one and then done scenario?
What?
What?
a what?
The one and done scenario. I help you once, and if you can't help yourself after that, you're done.
True. God helps people who help themselves.
Ugh.
She
Also, if
doesn't
Amon was
say
gonna
that.
help you, couldn't Amon just like have Lord Rexel just like send the armies? Or maybe Amon just like doesn't care like that or whatever. It's fine. You can play your little like petty games from a jail cell and like do small scale stuff while we go fix your life for you and take your house and talk to the guy you wanted to talk to, and you get to do none of it. So have fun.
She nods and holds up 2 fingers. Peace sign.
All right, let's talk without her in the room.
Yeah, we're leaving. Some people are just born stupid. You can't help her.
You guys make your way back out into the hallway. Karen kind of breathes out when she closes the door. She goes,
Oh, you were
Interesting.
listening to that?
I mean, she stayed with you guys unless you asked her to leave.
No,
Oh.
I didn't ask her.
I didn't ask
She's
her
a
to leave,
deputy.
but I
What do I do?
just-
Tell her to leave?
Yeah.
Hey,
But it's-
She figured
deputy?
she stayed with
Why
the
is
people
it
she let
she?
into the cell.
It's
what do you think?
it's pretty obvious she's not gonna help us, and she's just fucking with us.
I think she could help us. It's that she occasionally feels like making the right choice, and then she has something in her that tells her, no, fuck up. It's really
It's kind of
Karen kind
frustrating.
of shakes her head. She
Yeah.
says, "Yeah, frustrating is definitely the word for it, I guess." But I don't know. I haven't had really a prisoner like that before. We can
Do
try
you
our best to
normally
get
have prisoners?
information. I mean, we have a few. They're typically petty theft criminals. It's not anything major. Like we said, Ofcar is fairly safe as far as crime goes, but those that are criminals are typically dealt with. We don't have a whole lot of violent crime. This is a little jarring for us, and she's a little jarring for me personally.
That's because that whole person is a violent crime. Okay.
Yeah,
That's actually
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Certainly violent, I would say.
certainly criminal. So
Certainly criminal. But she shakes
Certainly.
her head. She says, I mean, whatever, yeah, she's just a handful, huh?
hmm
Yeah.
A
What are you
handfuls
guys
though.
gonna do with her if she doesn't if she goes to trial?
Oh, we're gonna kill her.
Just rot
We're
in
gonna
that cell,
behead her.
bro.
Oh, we're not gonna
I'll
kill her.
just let her rot in there, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
Oh, okay.
I mean, to be
I
fair,
thought.
it's up for you guys to decide what to do with her. It's not.
Well, yeah, I just figured that like I said, if she
Well,
gets a
well,
trial,
she's
then
probably just
more
gonna end
likely
up
just
running
be
again the second we're gone.
well, but she's in an anti-magic cell, so theoretically she can't do that.
Oh.
yeah, she's in prison just like
But
anyone else maybe.
I guess you never know what tricks she's got up her sleeve. But
Yeah. Oh no, I like the beheading route.
yeah,
If
think-
push comes to shove, sure, why not?
Taryn kind of grimaces at the beheading mention. She says that's a grisly one.
Yeah. Well, you just kind of close your eyes and pretend you're chopping a watermelon.
yeah, your experience.
Looks at you sideways and all right. Can I help you guys with anything else? I think I'm gonna clock back in for today.
You don't know about Lord Rexel or
You haven't been clocked in yet?
Clock back in from taking my lunch. But it rings a bell. I'd have to do some research with my librarian to see if she has any record of it.
because this dude who has multiple armies cannot be unknown, right?
No, I can't imagine that he is. I'm not a history buff so much, and
Sure.
it sounds like he's from further north than I'm used to studying. So I mean, there's that. But
It also does sound like he's still alive, so it's not really history type shit. But
yeah, but you'd think you'd hear about someone dangerous like that. So I'll do some research with my secretary, my librarian, and we'll see what we can get by the end of today or tomorrow, whatever we can get access to.
okay,
It's pertinent information. I'm sure it'll get found fast if there is any.
thanks.
We're probably going to contact Arya as well, and she kind of motions to Lotta, who has been kind of listening at a distance at her desk.
What's up,
down the
Big L?
hallway. She lifts a hand and she says, "Yes, we'll do what we can before the day ends, but no guarantees. Ofkar's library is not as robust as my allies, so we'll see what we can come up with."
Robust is a good ass word.
It
I
is.
should ask, do you guys have anybody you can trust in my ally? Like, I know you can't really trust the government too much now, but like, is there anybody you guys trusted in my ally?
I'm not in contact with local law enforcement, but I would assume that the local branches would be more willing to listen. It sounds like some more upper level political movement, especially if it was able to send such a large quantity. So for now, I don't have anyone there that I can specifically say I trust with these kinds of matters, but I'll be searching. I certainly will be looking for contacts in my alley that I can go back and forth with safely. Nehemiah actually might be one of those. He's spending a lot of time with Taryn. Taryn kind of glances down.
Yeah, Taryn.
You guys,
Uh,
what?
Well, whenever you guys are out and about, he's over here. He's been taking lessons. but mainly just
Taking lessons in
Taking
what?
lessons. What?
Lessons for what?
Initially it started with other languages. We have a couple of services here that meet on weekends. It's usually just monstrous language courses that he attends.
Buddy hit
The
the fucking
heck?
library.
He brings a
Bully?
massive man with him. Just a
Bully.
Oh,
oh
bully.
yes, yeah,
Brings
the
Bully?
Minotaur.
Is he just trying to talk to
That's
his dog? Bully's chill as hell.
That's cool. He's trying to talk to Bully.
It
Yeah.
seems so.
Yeah, they're tight as fuck.
I also didn't
That's
realize we
awesome.
were letting him off of the.
He's been chill. He's
Well,
been
at
He's
least
been,
he's
yeah,
being a
you
good
guys
Yeah, I
kind
citizen.
of
guess
let
that's true.
him.
What's he
Let him
gonna do
roam
now?
free
Go
for a
grow
little
more
bit.
spores in the middle of here?
Yeah, we kind of.
His only danger was like a
Yeah.
skewed moral compass and what he was good at, but he can't do that now. So
He's learning new skills. But yeah, a lot of kind of he says his mannerisms are somewhat less appealing, but he seems to want to learn, and he has had a few conversations with Taryn and with myself, and it seems like eventually can be a decent go between, especially if he's
Irene would do well to be more like him. I told her.
Yeah, Nehemiah is a changed man, dude.
He
That's
figured
awesome.
out quickly how to help himself and get out of this situation. And she should be smarter than him, but it's not working out for her.
a lot of nods, and she says, "Are you do you have everything you require for tonight's search of Cedric home?"
I don't know. I haven't really thought much about it.
Yeah,
Guess
I
so.
don't know
Have
if
you
we
reached
really
out to
need much
Sandra?
else.
I might need like a little short rest. Yeah, get a few spell slots back. That shit.
She's Lana kind of glances at Taryn, and Taryn confirms that she's going to be meeting you guys out in front during the, I believe, sunset. What's the time?
Yeah.
And Lana nods.
When did you have the time?
I talked to
Okay.
her.
I'm just curious when you had the time to do that. You were out on your lunch and then you came back here with us.
I just sent a message.
Oh.
Yeah, I got you. Shot an email. Yeah.
Email. Just regular mail. But we have
No
Falcons.
E or nothing?
No E.
Yeah.
But she's confirmed. She'll be there.
With the church? Wow.
Baptized.
She's
But a lot of nods, and then goes back to putting papers away in her desk. She seems to be kind of packing up her desk to, like she had said earlier, go chat with Rowan and several of the other council members about their individual crises. But yeah.
Before
But
we
it-
walk out,
yeah.
I wanted mind link with Hera again
Okay.
if she's there.
Dude,
Yeah,
always
she's
fine.
in the same cell that she was in before you guys left.
Say, hey, Hera, we're back.
You hear kind of more frantic but logical train of thought kind of get interrupted by your intrusion and settle on. Hello.
How you doing? Are you feeling better?
I guess better than earlier.
Do you still want to stay here, or do you want to come with us where it's a little safer?
You hear like a resounding no in her mind. No, thank you. I'll stay.
Okay. Do you need anything? Any food? Water?
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, we'll be back soon, hopefully.
Okay.
You just take care.
Okay. You hear the kind of more frantic cycling thoughts come back into play as you withdraw from her mind.
Scratched her ass out.
But yeah, you seem to be able to mind link with her still. So, you guys are heading out then. Where are you headed to? You said short rest or no?
I don't know. I'm the only
Are
one
you
who
guys
would
going
benefit
out
from a
there?
short rest because I'm the only one who
I
can get
mean,
a spell slot back.
Sanbrynn?
But
I I would benefit from that, but I'm not there.
Yeah, what does Sanbrynn do? Because I mean, it's been a while. What does she do after she's calmed herself down in the bathroom a little bit?
She goes to Batten and Bricks or whatever it's called. Batten's bookshop.
Oh yeah, Bat and Hatch, the owl magic dealer,
Yes.
or there you go, correct.
Owl.
Owl and magic.
Owl
dealer.
book
Yeah.
dealer.
You head towards the shop, and the doorbell rings as you go through. The older owl kind of glances up from a book he's reading at his desk, and
Is there anyone at the bookshop?
there is not currently.
Okay, I march right up to him and put my hands on his desk and I'm like, okay, where's your husband?
He takes his glasses off and places them on the table, and I wish I knew. He's been gone for what, a week now? He's,
Reggie.
not been gone from everything, including communications, in quite some time. So I'm
Does
as
he-
anxious as you to see him.
Does he make a habit of going missing like this?
Oh, once or twice, every couple of years, he gets freaked out. But he always tells me where he's going and how long he'll be gone, or at least an estimate. This is the first time he's taken off without so much as an in-person goodbye. I guess the letter counts for something, but
The letter?
yes, the letter.
What letter?
We got
You
the
just-
We
yeah, you
got-
guys read it. It was just a letter that was apologizing and asking him not to follow him.
Gotcha. Oh yes. Yes, I remember that now. And it wouldn't have anything to do with some envious flame, right?
The Ellen's eyes widen, and he kind of grabs your arm harshly. He says, "Don't say that name."
Oh. Okay.
In this home. He kind of
Okay.
cleans off his glasses and looks a little bit ruffled and apologetic for grabbing you so harshly.
Okay. Then maybe you can help me with this problem that I'm having. I realize it's probably more your husband's area, but what's it take to cast a spell from inside a non-magical prison?
Are you talking about the stones? The quarried stones, both. I mean, from my knowledge, it's a holding cell in the prison.
Yep, that's the one.
As far as I'm aware, and like you said, this is more Kaisel's specialty than I am, than it is mine. As far as I'm aware, you shouldn't be able to cast anything.
Worth noting, Emmy, that
Uh-huh.
Sanbrynn, with her Arcana check, came to the conclusion that the spell was cast from outside the cell.
Oh, I realize that. I'm playing my cards close to the chest.
Okay, gotcha.
Hypothetically, it shouldn't be possible. Do you suspect someone of being capable of this?
More like someone's trying to make me think they can. Someone who I very well know to be inside of the cell. Just sent me a very annoying message.
Annoying. He kind of rifles through his letters and he says, "So you're looking for something in regards to Lord Raxel?"
Yeah.
He rifles through and pulls a massive binder out from one of the big oaken drawers of this desk.
I look actually surprised.
And he passes you the binder with like a disgusted look on his face. He says, "That's all I've got. Kaisel's thing, not mine."
Can I take like a quick rifle through it and just kind of get the vibe of like what kind of book I'm dealing with here? Is this
It's
his wizard's
individual
tome?
slots with letters, all in
Okay.
Infernal. There's about 15, 20, all carefully preserved and chronologically organized in this binder.
Meticulous.
If he was anything, he was
Um,
organized.
Huh. Not the impression I got. Okay. I can't read this. Do you have anything that could help with that?
He kind of grimaces and he says, "If I was capable of that level of magic, I would have read them myself. But I regret to admit that I don't know what they say. But I know that he is
Hmm.
an obsession with Kazel, at least from what he's told me.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks with what we know.
And that his letters got increasingly threatening as they went on.
Oh. Did they stop at any point?
Not that I'm aware of. There was a week where he didn't get one, and it had been kind of like clockwork.
When was that?
2 weeks ago, 3 maybe. I don't quite remember. I
So
apologize.
around the time he disappeared?
A little
Night,
bit
Mama Levy.
before.
A little bit before. Would this, and then this is me asking the DM. Would this be around when we came into town?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the letter would have arrived slightly before you guys got into town.
Makes sense. Interesting.
So it would have arrived after the train crashed then, but
Yes,
before we
yeah.
got into town. Okay.
Yeah.
Before you got
I
into
mean,
town.
it's definitely the one that was intercepted. That's why he didn't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And do you have any idea why Hazel might have had a room under Cedric's house?
He grimaces, and you see like a sour look come over his face, and he says, "We were young. It was good work. Kazel
What kind of
wanted
work?
to engineering, designing machines,
That tracks. Heh.
drawing up blueprints. He was initially hired on to help design the trains, but it seems the work got too dangerous, and Kazel quit.
When did he quit?
6 months ago, 8 months ago.
Interesting. And there weren't any repercussions for that? Cedric doesn't seem like the sort of person to let someone go easily, especially not if they're useful to him.
No. Ruined his reputation. Didn't allow him to work with any of the other members of technology in Ovkar. Ruined his reputation with the council members, and we were forced to rely on my income as a bookseller.
Mm-hmm.
But that's besides the fact. It was better that he quit, as I can now see much more clearly.
Definitely. It was definitely for the best that he quit. It was definitely the right call.
Indeed.
Well, we found what looks to be the missing letter from the past couple weeks.
Oh.
Seems Cedric might have intercepted it.
Oh. Unfortunate. But was it? What did it say?
Oh my goodness, what did it say? Let's see. Would that be in
It's in character chat.
It's in character.
item references? Character chat? Character chat. Case of Wolfcar. There it is. I trust this message finds you well, though I suspect it may not. The truth is, I have been watching your actions with great interest. Your talents, while admirable, have become increasingly necessary for the goals I now seek to fulfill. You have something I require, something I cannot easily obtain on my own. While I could simply take it from you, I am not in the habit of engaging in such brutish behavior. I prefer, instead, to offer you a choice. Assist me in acquiring what I desire, and you will find yourself handsomely rewarded. Fail me, however, and your current station will seem like paradise compared to what I'll unleash upon you. I have little patience for those who waste my time, so consider carefully. I need your skills, your resources, your obedience. And should you prove yourself useful, you will have a place by my side, one that others will envy, and one that none will dare challenge. Do not keep me waiting. Yours, the envious flame.
Batten kind of puts his head in his hands and I didn't realize they were so achy. That just makes me feel awful.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's mutual.
At least there's that. But that begs the question of where he's gone.
Well, as far as we know, he didn't get this letter. So,
But if the others say anything similar, or
I guess we'll have to find out. My friend who translated this one will have to translate the others, I guess.
well, if I can help in any way, let me know. But that's about all I have on that character.
I think this is more than enough. I'm sorry for what he's putting you through.
Yeah, it's all right. He always comes back. So.
I give him a kind of an uneasy look and kind of make my way out.
You took the binder then?
Yes.
Okay. Battenhatch sighs and relaxes into his chair and puts his glasses back on as you head out the door. Where are you heading next?
Oh, okay, so that was a dud. We'll get into there. Don't know anyone else that does magic around here. I'm open to suggestions.
Are you guys, the other group, are you guys going back to do a short rest, or are you deciding to do something else?
We're probably just going back to the keep now.
Okay.
Yeah, to the keep. That makes sense.
Okay.
I think I'm also going to return to the keep.
Yeah, around the same time, you guys would kind of make your way back just by nature of how long it took. Maybe Sanbrynn a bit before the rest of
I
the
have
group.
longer to walk.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But you guys make it back to the keep around similar times, at least close enough to see each other get there. And yeah, you meet back up. Is there any exchange of information or anything you guys wanted to talk about prior to short resting? Or
Hey, Sanbrynn.
Hey Dale, what'd y'all do? What'd y'all get up to?
Talk to Irene.
Well, in short, Irene
She
is
have anything to
unhelpful.
say?
No, not really.
I give Hunwut a very intense look.
What about what? What did I do?
Nothing. What do you mean? No, Irene, what did she have to say?
Pretty much
She didn't say
nothing.
shit. Yeah.
She was pretty much of
She
no
did
help.
tell. She actually told us a little bit about the envious flame and Lord Rexel, but then she
Oh?
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this about the envious flame? It was what and how is this connected to Lord Raxel? Because Batten just said the
Senior
same thing. I just kind of went with it.
Wait, you went to
Same
see
person.
Batten?
Yeah.
You went to see Batten? But yeah, no, that's the same person.
Oh.
Yeah. And he
I
has
show them
armies.
the binder. Well, here's a bunch of letters that he wrote to Kazel.
Oh, nice.
Meticulously organized by date.
Oh, so there's a lot.
So he was blowing his ass up. Okay.
This is a bit. I mean,
Did
I
you
guess
read
we
all
know
of
who
them?
he's envious of now.
Yeah.
Well, he is the Lord of Envy, so.
I guess he's probably envious of a lot of things.
Oh, I guess that's another thing you didn't know. Yeah, he's the Lord of Envy. He's like Amon's little special soldier guy.
He's got like a bunch of little armies or something.
Super powerful, super old. Irene was like obsessed with him because she wanted his help.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, I guess we know that from the letter already. So
Yeah, but we're giving like the context that she provided.
Well, yeah, because like I had no idea. We had no idea who Envious Flame was, or that was Lord Raxel, or all that
Yeah.
until Irene.
So
Okay,
yeah, he wanted
okay,
someone with
okay.
Kazel.
Good to know.
I
Good
guess
to know. Good to
clearly.
know.
Well,
I,
we clearly.
I mean,
let-
yeah, clearly points at.
So do you have more?
the-
Did Batten say more about what he wanted from Kazel, or more than this letter tells us?
He said that so that these letters came in pretty regularly, kind of like clockwork, and that they stopped coming in about 2 weeks ago, a little bit, I think around the time the train crashed. But
Okay.
we found that one, so I'm assuming that's like the
Right.
missing one.
That's the missing
in
one.
that
Cedric
time.
intercepted it. Just like he
Exactly.
intercepted Irene's letter to Lord Rex.
Exactly. So if Kazel actually got that letter, it would kind of explain why he left, but since he didn't.
But I wonder if because that letter is threatening, if he had been receiving letters that were threatening and then didn't get that one and didn't act on it, then maybe things started happening and he felt like he had to go.
I guess that's fair. Well, I guess we won't know until we translate these. I can't read a damn
Yeah.
word of this. But yeah. So Irene's in her cell then, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
She like
good.
briefly considered being helpful, had a little hope in her eyes, and said, honestly, no, I'm a piece of shit. Actually.
What finally got her to be even slightly cooperative?
well,
We
no,
offered
that
to
was
send her letter.
before she.
Well, because we offered to send her letter that was intercepted to Lord Rexel. Then for a second, she was like, "Oh, maybe I'll be like a real person." And then the little demon inside her brain took back over. So
Gotcha. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
Is Sanbrynn anxious?
Definitely trying to play it cool.
Okay.
Trying to not let on how
yeah, can I see if I
uncomfortable
notice
she is
anything
by
strange about Sanbrynn
Irene.
with Irene?
Yeah,
I
I was waiting for
also-
that. Insight deception.
And okay, I'm doing
Insight.
deception.
I mean,
I
if
also
you
do
don't
that,
want to hide
or-
it from them, then you
Yeah.
can.
I'm
just...
trying to hide it.
Okay, yes, deception is absolutely for this scenario then.
Can I also do that?
Yeah, of course.
Or- okay.
Well,
No,
Oh,
I
that's a
also
funny
do
move
that.
on.
Insight, you said?
Yes, insight.
Oh my god, bro.
What will win? Y'all's.
That's my highest roll of the night. And that was a 5.
Oh shit.
I'm waiting to see Hunwut roll because
Okay.
right now Robbie and I have dropped to 21 and 23.
So Ookiyo can definitely
Hunwut?
tell.
No, I'm waiting for Sanbrynn. I just said my own name.
Sanbrynn
Mine's
rolled at the
15.
bottom. 15.
Yeah, 15.
Oh, hell yeah.
So Deo's the only one who doesn't get a perfect read on it, but
You can probably
Hunwut-
tell something's off.
yeah, Hunwut and Deo are like you guys are
Hunwut and
locked in.
Ookiyo,
Something.
probably.
Ookiyo.
Oh, did I say Deo? Oops.
Yeah.
Hunwut and Ookiyo are pretty in tune to what Sanbrynn is feeling, and in this case, it's definitely a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of fear surrounding Irene, a little bit of maybe shame mixed in just from the
Definitely.
kneeling portion. And well, just general kind of mix of pretty negative emotions radiating
up?
off this kitty cat.
What's up with you, Sanbrynn? You're normally like rage filled with Irene, not like freaking the fuck out.
Shut it.
Huh?
Huh?
Ours. Just checking in.
No,
What's the
no, we're
vibe?
good. We're good.
Well, I mean that's not true. Sanbrynn, do you think I'm stupid?
Most of the time?
Oh.
Perhaps
that was your
that's a
first-
fair assessment.
Perhaps that was your first mistake because I'm not, and you are not tricking me when you say everything's fine.
After you no.
Why did you go to Batten's?
Oh, okay.
Great
So that's a great question.
Yeah, that's why I asked it.
After y'all left, and I kind of like dart in the general direction of like the cell she's in.
I will run after Sanbrynn.
Wait, she's running?
No. As in my eyes dart towards it. Like I'm just kind of like
Oh.
walking towards
I was
it.
like,
Okay.
oh my god, Sanbrynn's gonna go
No,
kill her.
I thought you would make a break for it. I was like, what?
That'd be so
Fucking
funny.
split.
He just fucking runs.
The funny thing is,
Yeah, about that. Bye.
No.
So,
She kind of got in my head after you guys
Huh.
left.
well, that
She
shouldn't be
got
What do
in
possible.
you
your
mean
head.
she got in your head?
That should be illegal in terms of like the laws of nature.
What did
I
she
mean-
like do? What did she tell you?
She cast a spell on me,
You
and it
cast a
should be
spell
on.
on
It
me.
should only be able to cast it if you have sight on someone.
What spell did she cast?
Also, she's in an anti-magic group.
Yeah.
That's why
And
I
we were
went to
talking
Batten.
to her.
Are you
She
sure
couldn't
it
have
was
seen
Irene?
you.
You guys were still in the street when this happened, so it was like you guys had not
Yeah,
yet made
but
it.
did we
Yeah.
know that?
No.
Not. Yeah, I guess not.
Okay.
But
Well, Sanbrynn did say like
clarifying
after we
with
left.
DM.
I assumed it was
Right
given
after.
that it was.
Okay.
All I can. It just shouldn't. It shouldn't be possible without line of sight.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So
did
you're
you
saying
look
Irene was
around?
in there?
So she either is doing something really crazy, or
I was in a
She
bar
had line
full
of
of
sight.
people.
or there's some other mechanism going on here.
Hell,
I was in
Very
a
good,
bar full
I'm
of
back.
people. Of course, I looked around, but like, try to pick a single face out of a crowd.
Right.
Not as easy as you might think.
Right.
Yeah. There, you actually got Cedric's ass like that, like in that exact same bar.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
point.
true.
That's true.
So I went to Batten's hoping maybe he might know something. Because, I mean, nobody else in this fucking town knows anything about magic, so
true.
who else am I gonna go to?
That's a good point.
Have we seen Arliss in a while?
You haven't, but
Maybe we should check in and make sure he's
Was
not dead.
Arliss in the bar? when we were there?
Arliss
Do I
at
recall? Can I guess?
in the bar. Oh, with you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a. Ooh, would that be? It's not really history. It's not like it's recent, very recent history.
Our recollection.
Intelligence?
Intelligence, yeah, it would probably be.
Intelligence?
Yeah, best.
Straight intelligence? Okay.
Gay intelligence.
Can I use gay intelligence?
Sure.
19?
Damn, the gays are smart.
You
Gays,
Right?
they
remember
winning.
the haze of people cheering Sanbrynn on? A few
Haze
faces
code?
here and there. And you do remember Arliss being in the crowd.
Did see Arliss. We should probably find dude.
Why?
Well, if he was having visions of what's
Wait,
his
so
name?
Come on.
you're thinking
Amon.
they had a dream meeting?
You're thinking Amon is using Arliss as a little minion to do this magic for Irene.
And is
That's
acting
what
as a
I'm thinking.
fucking middleman between those
I mean,
two.
didn't we hear that like Amon only tells his followers to kill himself after they've completed tasks for him already?
That is true. We
For
were
them
told
already.
Arliss must have done something.
So
for him.
Arliss must have been doing some stuff for him. Or for Amon.
That's a weird way to motivate someone.
I don't think he leads with that.
I don't think
to be honest
it's
with you.
I don't think that's the motivator.
I think that's what he does once he's done with them. I think
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But the fact that
How do
we
we find out
haven't
that?
seen Arliss in a while, and I vaguely
fine.
recall seeing him at the bar, that seems
And-
suspicious.
and that provides line of sight. Yeah. Okay. No, I see.
Okay,
Yeah,
I get what you're
cooking
putting
up
down.
something that's at least edible.
Do you think he's here
Um,
now in the keep?
Could
In
y'all
the states,
remind
or
me
didn't he?
who is Arliss related to?
Abbott.
Abbott. Okay, perfect.
But he's the one I
That's-
saw have like a
is
shadowy
cool.
thing following him.
Yeah,
or
he was the one who
whatever,
was like,
and
I thought
that
it was
turns
going
out to
crazy.
be Amon.
Wait, but he told us he thought he was like going crazy and everything. But if he was
Right,
did
but I'm
something
wondering
for
if
Amon,
he
he
has
knows.
like some like multi-personality thing where like sometimes he
Maybe.
follows him and doesn't remember, and then like the other time he's like,
Maybe.
I'm getting
He's like
these
Moon
weird
Knight
dreams.
posting.
Yeah.
What was the question? I feel like
We should find Arliss.
True. Well, let's see if he's at the keep.
Well,
I know
okay,
you
yeah, we
said
can
that,
check.
but I'm like, yeah, we should do that for real. We're going there
Yeah.
anyway, so actually
Wait,
we're
are
there
we not
already.
at the
But
keep? Yeah,
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 okay.
we're there already. But
So you guys are looking around for Arliss.
gonna ask.
Yeah,
Look in
can
his
I also
room,
look for a
ask
Darl?
Abbott.
I'm
What?
gonna go talk to
Can I look
Abbott.
for a Darl too?
Okay. Daryl's pretty easy to find. She's in her office with a couple of other council members, just kind of finalizing some stuff. When you knock.
Hey, bowling.
Abbott is also fairly easy to find. She's hanging out with Marjorie in the kitchen.
Taylor Green.
No. Rest in piss. But you
Still alive.
you find Abbott fairly easily. Arliss, go ahead and make an investigation check to see if you can figure out where he's at.
Well, if we found Abbott, could I just like ask Abbott where he's at? If she knows.
Oh sure. I mean
Yeah.
For those of you,
I want to
is
talk to
nobody going
Abbott.
straight to finding?
No, I'm
Arliss?
going straight to Abbott.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using like the resources available to us.
Okay.
I was going for a
Um,
Darl.
Can I roll up a joint, walk up to Abbott, and point at it and be like, "You want to chat?"
Abbott says, "Oh, hon, you don't have to bribe me. I can chat with you anytime. But since you asked, yes." And she hops off the stool that she's sitting on. She's like, "Marjorie, you got a sec? Oh, wait. Do you want? Sorry, I didn't mean to invite. Is that okay?
I think something more personal might be in
Oh,
might be in
okay.
order.
I'll see you in a sec, Marge."
Don't worry, Marge. I'll hang with you.
She continues to
I
add
know
a
it's her.
few
It's all she's been dreaming of.
to the massive sheet trays that she's got going, and she places them in the oven. She says, "Well, lucky for you, I'm done with that. That's just got to roast for like 45 minutes."
You're
But you and Abbott, are you guys going outside, or are you staying in the kitchen to smoke?
We're going outside.
Okay. You guys make your way to a little courtyard out back behind the keep. It's really private, and it's got a little gazebo and a couple of chairs underneath it.
Perfect.
She sits and immediately puts her legs up on the little coffee table in the middle and crosses her legs.
man, she's a chiller.
I light it, puff it, pass it.
She takes a deep drag and she leans her head back, and then passes it back to you. So what's up?
Kind of had a weird experience today. Kind of shook me. Never
Oh,
had
deadass?
something like this happen. Yeah,
Okay.
I was performing at the flagon.
Oh, sick. I need to catch you still.
Yeah, you should definitely come through one of these days.
I will.
But somebody got in my head.
Oh shit! Like telekinetic shit.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I don't know. The boy saw me. Your brother knows something about that kind of feeling. I was hoping to talk to him about it.
Oh shit! Like you think you might be like? If she kind of like gets serious for a second, her eyes like starting to redden at the corners as she continues to puff on the the joint you've got rolled. Just yeah. Do you think you got what he got?
I don't think it's the same thing, but I don't know. Like I've never. This has never happened to me. I don't fucking know.
Okay. I mean, like he's. I don't know where he's at. You just need to talk to him.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, just someone who kind of gets it.
Sure. I mean, I can imagine he'd have something to say. He's the stoic type. He doesn't talk a whole lot, but I'm sure.
Would one of these entice him? And I reach for the joint.
She kind of nods and she says, "He won't smoke my shit, but yeah, he might smoke yours."
Okay. A little bribery never hurt.
Yeah, he says my shit makes him stupid.
Bet. It's good shit.
I think so.
E blue.
Well, do you have any idea how I could find him?
She kind of like puts her head in her hands, and I'm like, ugh. If there's anywhere, it's probably with y'all did.
Y'all did.
Lucky man.
Okay.
I haven't seen him in like 45 minutes to an hour, but I haven't seen her either, so.
Okay. Good
Yeah,
for him. Lamb
They're not
pipe.
super
Okay.
subtle about it, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
When two people stare at each other like that, you can tell, right? Like,
Oh yeah, I mean, like they're not super great at hiding it. And then, oh, poor Deanna.
Oh, there's some tea there.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I'll have to tell you sometime, girl. I got so much shit.
Okay. Maybe we'll have to do a part 2 then.
Yeah. No, let me know when you're free. But I'm assuming you want to go talk to Arliss right now, yeah?
Yeah. Yaldid's place. Okay.
I mean,
will
yeah,
check.
her room. If they're in her room, it's like the first one on the left on the bottom. But if they're in his room, it's like third, fourth on the right. I don't remember.
Cool. Swoop. Great.
Yeah, I got you.
I go back into the kitchen. Look at Hunwut and I just say Yaldid's and start
Okay.
heading in that direction.
I'm following.
In the meantime, Marjorie has sat in absolute silence at the table.
I would have talked to her.
Sure.
She just doesn't say anything.
She never responds. No, you can try to talk to her.
No, I don't need to.
It could just be small talk stuff too. If that's more the vibe. But yeah, you see Sanbrynn come out and Abbott finishes off the joint and extinguishes the roach and heads back into the kitchen. Sits down with Marjorie at the table again. But are you guys headed to Yaldid's or did you want to talk more? Okay.
Yeah.
You head to the first door on the left. The door is locked.
I guess we knock.
Knock, yeah. We pulled up on them like fucking before, so it's fun.
Yeah.
You hear some movement from inside, and then eventually the door kind of creaks open, and you see the dark eyes of Yaldid peeking through the gap in the door.
We're getting piped. We need to talk to Arliss.
She doesn't say anything and rolls her eyes and opens the door wider. You can see she's wearing kind of like a long silk robe, just tied loosely at the waist, and a few slippers. But she goes and sits on the edge of the bed and puffs on what looks like a really long, like hookah pipe.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'll
Arliss kind of peeks up from the bed. He's not wearing a shirt, but is wearing what looks like stretchy pants.
Hey, Arliss.
Light up another joint since he's smoking the hookah. And I'll say, "What the fuck, dude? You wanted to talk?"
What do you? I wanted to talk. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? You were at the bar today.
Yeah, I was at the bar. I was watching your show. What the fuck?
And then?
And then what?
And then what happened?
You stopped your set, and then your friends left, and I packed up and paid my tab.
Uh-huh. You didn't send a message into my head.
No, the fuck?
And your fucking shadow didn't send a message into my head.
His eyebrows kind of furrow. He's like, are you being serious right now?
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Not particularly, which is like, whatever, I guess, but to come in here and like accuse me of that shit.
All right, buddy. What have you done in service of a mod? Come on, let's be serious now. Come
on. His gaze hardens and he says, I don't know what position I'm in. I did not do that shit to you. You can fuck off. And he walks back towards the bed.
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Yeah, fuck off.
Hey, you gonna dream a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Yaldid is kind of just sitting stiffly at the edge of the bed.
Yaldid, does he have any like antler tattoos on him?
Arliss shoots Yaldid like a glare.
Fine, you're shirtless. I'll just look.
You don't see any sign of the tattoo.
Yaldid?
She takes another huge drag of the fucking hookah and she says, Don't involve me in this shit. And she lays back on the bed.
Anyway, the glare clearly means the answer is yes. So
you can go back to laying antlers or whatever, and you know what? Next time you talk to him, just tell him I'm not playing.
Sure, I'll let that fucking hat man know.
Hat man.
Oh, you don't think he's real? Okay.
Yeah, wait till the hat
you don't
man
know
comes
what he is
to
still.
you.
Okay.
He fucking turns towards you and it's a fucking figment of my imagination and y'all are fucked up to come in here and accuse me of doing shit that I haven't done.
And the tattoo's imaginary too. Gotcha.
Ass.
Very interesting that half the city now has seen him, and that Deo and Jens have tattoos, and so does Irene, who is in service of him.
Yeah,
Well, then why do your friends have him if you're so fucking concerned?
Because he snuck into their dreams and gave him to them.
Yeah, so if he snuck into my dreams and I woke up with a tattoo, then
It
I
doesn't
did the
mean you
same
did
to
anything
the
wrong.
your
I'm not
friend.
saying you did anything wrong. I don't know. This is Sanbryn's business. What I
If
am saying
anything,
is
I'm
I was
explicitly saying you didn't. I'm saying it wasn't you. I'm saying it was your shadow.
yeah. We are asking though is if you feel like you've ever been used by it to do things, because Sanbryn's experience was physically impossible. So it had to be from someone else connected to the guy.
Yeah, sorry if I sound accusatory. It wasn't exactly a good message.
We're all together, right?
I don't
think it's
so.
just Hunwut and
It's
I.
just
just-
Hunwut and Sanbrynn as of right now.
Okay.
In this part, but you guys are going after not Arliss, fucking
But you're like a resident expert on the guy because
On the Hat Man.
you've been getting plagued your whole life, which is not normal.
the guy that exists solely in my imagination and
Well, not just your imagination.
You haven't done a lot of research if you think he's solely in your imagination.
It
took us like a day to find out more about him.
I have now met 3 people who have seen him in their dreams as well.
Sick. He's a fucking freak, and he's.
That's true.
Yeah, they concur.
I haven't done anything that he said to do. Can you leave me alone now?
Because it's just, and this is the thing though, Arliss, is I'm not saying you did something like willingly or on purpose or you did something bad. It's just that historically, he really only he does tell his followers to kill themselves and convince them, give them mental issues. Just he only does it after they've done something.
I don't have any memory of doing jack shit for this guy, but he's been around since I was a kid.
You know what? You not having a memory of it kind of tracks.
Yeah, because you don't have a memory of doing something in the bar
did you
either.
lose any time while at the bar?
He like grimaces and puts his head in his hand. He's like, I had a couple too many beers and I got woozy for a second.
Do you lose time often?
And then my show stopped, right?
I mean, minutes. Sometimes in the middle of the night, it could be a couple of hours, but
This wouldn't have had to been long. This could have been a second.
Well, yeah, I felt woozy at one point, but that's.
You felt woozy, and then my show wrapped up, right?
Yeah, you fucking stormed off, and I was paying my tab to the cute tiefling. Oh shit.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm really sorry.
No,
In the hand of my joint. Okay, we'll leave you be.
Snatches it and fucking shoves it
Be
onto
clear,
the bedside
not
drawer.
saying it's your fault. We just needed to know if it did come from you, even if it was used.
How would I fucking know, obviously?
Well, sure, and yet we have found out by talking with you. That was like the whole thing we're doing.
Sick. Glad I could be of service.
Me too.
He flips you off and rolls over in bed.
I said it wasn't his fault, but some people are not built for it, I guess.
Yaldid lays back down on the bed, and you see the cloud of smoke erupt over the bed. The door is open for you guys to leave.
Leave. And just take a really big sigh after leaving the room. Okay, glad that's cleared up.
I don't know how Buddy's mad at us for finding out why he was in your head.
I was kind of being a jerk about it.
Well, yeah, obviously, but really, at some point, he has to.
And he was laying pipe.
It's just, well, yeah, I guess that's true.
And I mean, she's a baddie.
I been saying that. That's on God.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is honestly kind of fair.
You have brought me around, actually. A little bit diplomat in that regard.
Headed to Adarl. What is it that you guys want to ask her as you enter the room? The meeting kind of wraps up, and the 2 council members that are there head out through the same door that you entered through.
I'm sorry. I hope we weren't interrupting something.
No, we were wrapping up. What can I do for you?
I have a few questions.
What's new? Shoot away.
I'm wondering if you've ever heard of Lord Raxville.
I know that there were some reports of some messages being left in a that was more Lotta's sphere, I believe, but there was some kind of spam mail incident over in the can't think of the word, the artisans borough, the artisan district. But other than that, I don't recognize the name other than perhaps some kind of pest, just somebody bothering one of our citizens, and we couldn't find a way to stop it. We would just observe the mail and hope that it wasn't as bad as the last time we just delivered it. I mean, we being the city, not necessarily.
So you guys could
Department.
read it.
We couldn't read it per se. We just knew that it was from the same guy.
So, okay. Okay. Um, Unrelated question.
Sure.
Could you keep like a secret eye on Arliss?
She kind of tilts her head and she says, am I at liberty to ask why?
We believe that he may be being controlled and used by someone, but he never has a recollection of it.
She nods and she says, well, if it's a concern of yours, it's a concern of mine. I'll do my best to keep an eye on him. I'll have Jack check in with him every once in a while.
Stealthy man, Jack.
Yeah, very stealthy.
Can I do a
Secret
can I do
eye.
an insight check to see if she really doesn't know that much about Lord Raxel?
Yeah, you can.
I've started to just take a doll at our word.
Yeah, I know. It'd be crazy. She was
Yeah, she's
lying.
lying to us. That'd be wild.
That would be
She
wild.
seems to be telling the truth. There doesn't seem to be any like secret knowledge that she's holding back from giving you.
That's worth checking.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, my last question. Do you know anything about a guy named Hazel?
She kind of nods and she says, intelligent man. He was one of Cedric's team members for the longest time, but Cedric revealed some incriminating information about him and ruined his reputation amongst most of the council members, and we didn't really hear from him much. I know that his partner is the owner of the bookshop in the Artisans district, but other than that, I just knew he was a brilliant mind that likely got in the way of Cedric's self-aggrandizing behavior.
What was the criminal behavior that you guys were told?
He was not only a magic user, but he was caught writing scrolls. for export.
Cedric kept it fucking real. He told it straight.
Oh yeah. Because Cedric definitely didn't do that. Okay.
Well, hindsight is 20/20. Yes.
Yeah.
Does the name the Envious Flame ring a bell?
Just every now and then the letters would switch back and forth from being addressed to Lord Raxel to being addressed to from the Envious Flame. It was just
I thought you said
to
you
or
couldn't
from?
read it.
I'm sorry, from.
From. Okay. But yeah, you could read it.
Wait,
You
yeah, how
could
do you
read
read
it.
that?
Well, I couldn't personally read it, but we have several tiefling members of the militia and also of the police force that are capable of reading it.
Okay, well that's what I was wondering.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, yeah.
I thought you just
That's
meant like
much
reading the letter through the.
No, I was just wondering
We
if
could
you had
read the
people that could
address.
read it and translate
Yes.
it for us.
They could.
Okay.
I don't know if they're still employed with the police department, but we definitely have a few tiefling members of our militia.
All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Do you know where I could find a botanist?
She tilts her head and she says, botanist. I believe you might pay Pauline a visit. She's no botanist per se, but she does deal with plants quite a bit. She has a gorgeous greenhouse at her home.
All right, and do you happen to know where Nehemiah is at the moment?
The
Is he
moment?
just free to roam around?
He's been at the keep as far as I can tell for the most of the morning.
Ah,
He
I see.
rose a few hours ago to get a breakfast, and then he left to. He said he was going to go get some snacks for Bully and do some clothes shopping.
Nice.
I took him at his word. I hope that's all right.
I hope so.
He's he's won me over somewhat. He's not as irritating once you get to know him.
Like us. I'm not there.
But she nods. She says, "If you have any other questions or anything else I can do for you, I'm happy to."
Yeah, actually, I have one more question. How much do you know about Erin Montal? Or what do you know about her?
I hate to inform you, I don't know much. Her family was elusive even when they were in a position of power. Wealthy aristocrats from somewhere down south, maybe Esme Havali or one of the others. Incredibly wealthy. Like I said, didn't talk much. Wasn't very social as far as houses go. Ran a free apothecary for a while. Those that were ailing could go get potions and various cures for common ailments. A good family as far as I can tell, but a while ago the parents, Aaron's mother and father, were killed in an accident. They were found dead in a carriage just a few miles outside of town. Their house hasn't really been the same since, and Erin's trying her best, but she doesn't attend many events, and it was a surprise to see her at the masquerade.
What what do you know about the accident? Like, what kind of accident was it?
Well, from what we could tell, the horses were either cut off and stolen or had escaped, but the carriage was tilted over in a pretty steep cavern. It was like a canyon. It either appeared that the horses were spooked by something and ran off, or they were taken and the carriage was sent over the cliff edge.
Do you know what they were traveling for?
I believe they were visiting family in Esme, but I can't be too sure.
And do you know if she had any, or their family had any connections to Cedric?
Oh, I know that they had commissioned a few toys for Erin when she was a child, before Cedric was a secretary. He used to design these little automatons, quite cute children's toys, really, but fascinating nonetheless. I know that they had purchased a few custom ones from him a long time ago, but nothing past that, as far as I can tell.
Okay, well, thank you for your time and your brain, telling us to pick
Of
your
course.
brain.
Happy to help.
Uh,
She. Oh, what's up?
Sorry, I was gonna say out of character. Is there like a waterway near Ovkar, like a lake or river?
There is a very large river up towards the north. But you guys, I mean, you can roll a
Oh yeah, I don't know that if I haven't been there.
yeah, you don't really know the name of it per se, but I'm sorry, not the north. It's almost directly to the east.
Ooh, I guess I do know something.
Yeah, you know that there is a massive river delta and river to the far, well, not far east, but like midway through the continent to the east, called the Tyne.
All right.
But I mean, the nearest body of water is the ocean, the Indian Ocean
Oh
up towards
shit!
the north. I mean, yeah. I guess
I forgot.
the map is there for you guys to look at if you need.
Yeah.
You guys have been fairly close to the shore. I mean, like at least to the ocean.
Wait, what was the river's name again? I'm sorry.
The Tyne.
Tyne. Oh, it's all
Oh,
the way
is
over there.
is that the thing on the north? The little
It's
wiggly boy,
yeah, it's to the northeast of
northeast.
Okakar.
Yeah.
How does Zovkar gather its water?
There's various springs and stuff. It's a desert,
Oh,
so
okay.
a lot of times it's just pockets of either oases or it's not
Literally
it's fairly cold too. So there's sometimes
Newcastle
snowfall.
moment.
Newcastle.
Yes, Newcastle is Newcastle upon Tyne.
Oh.
The river.
Oh,
In
Jesus.
England.
I just thought it sounded cool. Oops.
I have no idea how you spelled it though. So,
Thine. Probably.
not the same.
Okay, cool.
Is it Tyne like a fork Tyne?
No, it's got an H in there, but I was thinking like Thames or
Yeah.
Thames, but Tyne. I just like that TH meaning a hard T sound. Anyways, but yeah, there's bodies of water nearby. They're just not big enough to like mark on a map. You'd have to like find them. The
Alright.
native Ovkar people are able to, but they also, yeah, like I said, it's fairly cold, so they get some decent snowfall.
Nice. If we're gonna take our short rest right now, I'm gonna just forego that and look for either Pauline or Nehemiah.
Are you guys are meeting back up after your conversations?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
I
sure.
intend to.
All right, you guys kind of regather yourselves back. Are you in the lobby? Are you in like a private room? Where are you guys going?
I'm gonna. Whereabouts are our rooms?
Your guys are on the left hand, or I'm sorry, the right hand side of the hallway, towards the middle.
I guess I'm just gonna go back to my room. I don't know where else we would meet up.
You
Oh
guys
shit.
head back towards your rooms, and are you guys all piling into Sanbrynn's room?
Oh,
I
we
guess
should
so.
definitely
Oh,
all
really?
hang out together.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I was just gonna go wherever I thought people would show up. So
I could say that you guys eventually end up in the same place, and that place can be one of your guys' bedrooms. But yeah, you close the door behind you, and the 7 of you, 6, are in that room together, just sitting perched on the edges of beds and on chairs scattered throughout the room. Are you guys taking a short rest, discussing first, or vice versa? Or
might as well discuss.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
share our information.
okay, you guys cross-reference and gather what you can together. Is there anything in particular you guys want to emphasize?
I
don't
don't
know,
know
I
if
guess
they're
not.
telling the truth about that shadow thing. They're lying.
What are you
They're
talking
lying.
about?
What is you
You
talking
weren't
about, my
there.
brother?
Probably are. If
The
I had to guess.
person that Sanbrynn was talking to.
Sanbrynn was
Arliss.
talking to Arliss.
Yeah, the shadow person. Oh, he was just saying the shadow.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you don't think any of that was true? What?
I think they're lying. That's what I'm saying.
You don't think it was the shadow?
No, I think it was the shadow. I think they're lying, saying I think they know something about the shadow.
Oh, I guess we didn't insight. They might be lying. It seems pretty genuine. I feel like his fucking like, oh, when he realized, wait, actually, it is.
I thought we incited him the first time he talked about it, though, and he truly didn't know anything.
That's
Yeah.
true. I think that's true.
Oh, did you?
I think
I
so.
thought we did, but I don't remember for sure.
I believe you guys did.
You don't, or you do?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So unless he learned something about it in the past, like, day or so, 2 days or whatever, I think he's telling the truth.
I guess it's possible, but odds are great.
Yeah.
So I
I
don't know. I guess
think.
there's nothing really.
Well, in that case, I'll leave it alone.
What were you saying, Robbie?
I was gonna say, I think we should look into Erin more too.
Okay.
She seems a bit weird.
I can never tell what I think about Erin.
Yeah. DM, do I recall what happened to Erin, like, at the masquerade? She sat at the table with us, but I don't remember ever seeing her in battle or anything. And we went back to the battle afterwards, so I didn't see her leave technically, but I feel like I would have passed her when I was coming back.
Yeah, I would say that you passed her on her way out with the other civilians that had been trapped at the masquerade. She had made her way back to the room. She did not participate in the battle. She was fleeing.
Okay. Did either of you guys see her reaction when Cedric lost and whatnot? And
Did I see a reaction? I don't remember if I don't remember seeing it.
Nope.
I don't know that you guys would have seen it just simply because you guys jumped into action pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say post it happening that we would roll for it necessarily, but
yeah,
I will say you saw her probably like get up and head towards the door. At least there's that.
But yeah, we were focused on other things.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the story of how her parents died seems a little sus.
Well, I mean, they might have been killed. I don't know if that's like her fault though.
No, I don't think it's her fault. But I'm wondering if
I don't
it's
know why that. I
related
don't
to
know.
Cedric.
Maybe, but I don't know if that makes her sus. It's just
No, I don't think that makes her sus. But if she has some connection to Cedric that we don't know about, it might have more information that can help us. Whether good or bad. You know what I mean? Like,
also no guarantee it had anything to do with Cedric.
No, I know. It just seems really suspicious. Also, why did she show up at the ball when she rarely makes public appearances?
That is a great point. And I still don't know how she would not have noticed that Ignis's hand was still there.
Wait, what'd you say?
I still don't know how she would have not noticed that Ignis's hand was still there when we thought it had been cut off. You treated him.
That's true.
Inconsistencies.
Wait, I thought what's her name was the one that like
Macy, yeah.
Macy, yeah.
But I don't know. It seems crazy to me that Erin, the doctor lady, never like once like felt it. Was like, damn, there's a hand.
That's true too. Yeah.
Exactly. We did question her about that though.
But I can't remember what she said.
She said that like I guess she just didn't notice it.
Yeah.
I thought we questioned Macy. Did we question Erin?
We did as well, but
I
think we questioned
Erin. I don't remember talking to Erin except for at the masquerade.
We might have asked her at the masquerade, but
No. I remember we asked her and she was like, I think she said something along the lines of like gave it all to Macy to put on or gave it all to him to put on. It's like she never actually touched the wound or something like that. Or maybe that was Macy's answer. I don't remember.
I can't remember now. We'll need to talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I actually do that while they take a short rest? Because I don't need to take a short rest. I don't know how long a short rest is.
You're gonna go seek out Erin?
Unless everybody wanted to go.
Nope.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Well, did everybody want to go? I want to make sure.
Is anyone else? Yeah, is anyone else not in need?
Because if you want me to wait, I'll wait. But I just figured.
Well, actually, you don't have to wait. I think I would.
Everybody taking a short rest?
We were thinking about it.
I just don't need a short rest. Like it's not gonna do anything for me.
I think I would. Yeah, it would only it would do something for me, but I'm special. But I think I would rather go talk to Erin than take a short rest. I have plenty of spell slots still.
I do
well, that's up to you. I'm down to wait. I just also.
Well, if we take a short rest, then it's like it's time to roll out. So.
That's true.
This is still the same day as Irene tried to dip, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So is anyone taking a short rest? Just
I
Sanbrynn?
will.
Okay. Is anyone else in need of recovery, or is it just?
Is Sanbrynn
No,
actually gonna
I-
take a short rest?
I need to recover health.
Okay.
When
I
did
was
you
saying
take
that like
damage?
out of character question, but
Yeah. No, I actually am. I need to recover
okay.
health.
Damn.
I don't remember what from. Probably something with Irene or whatever her name was. Crazy that I still can't remember her name. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm missing like 5 points or so.
Okay.
Oh damn.
But nobody else needs a short rest then. Are the rest of you
Nope.
guys going to errands then, or is there anything else you guys wanted to do?
No, I'm pretty square.
I wanted to do something else, but that's because I was stupid and I didn't see what I wanted to see where I wanted to see it. But now I know what it is.
What's that?
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was a lot of words right there.
The man is
It's
cooking
not that
something.
important.
It sounds like it kind of was.
He's
An
plotting
item that
something.
I put in my inventory, but I didn't say what it was, so I had to look it up in item references. And once I did that, I was like, "Oh shit! I don't need to go find out what this is anymore."
Got it.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can. Are you going just straight to Erin's the keep that she has with the apothecary?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Guess so.
You head that way. Is there anyone else you're talking to on the way out?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. You make it there fairly quickly. It's getting a little bit later in the afternoon. People are clearing out and either heading back to work or trying to sell things on the street. But you make it there in decent time and knock on the kind of shabby door that you guys went in through the first time. Eventually, the chain clinks open and you see the gap. You see the large kind of slitted green eye of Erin. And she closes the door quickly and undoes the chain lock.
Have I been here before? I thought I hadn't been here before.
Maybe you haven't, but I know that Hunwut has, and then all the
Yeah.
people who went invisible have.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
definitely
Ookiyo was
been
a part
here.
of that.
I thought it was just Deo.
This
No.
might have been. We might have gone here one time when he went off flying after like a bird.
Oh, you
Oh,
know
that
what?
might
Yeah.
be true too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That sounds familiar. But yeah. So you have not seen the interior of this place. And it's interesting. It's like a sort of when you see like a really old building in a downtown area that's been almost fully modernized. It's just like a few, I don't know, few decades out of style. It's a few decades behind the rest of the building's architecture or whatever. It just appears a little bit older and more run down. But she lets you in and she wipes her hands on her apron that she's wearing and she says, what can I do for you?
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. A little shook up, I'll be honest, but nothing too terrible.
Pick up from what?
The masquerade, it was quite scary.
Insight check.
Ah,
Sure.
I remember those scary days. Ooga booga. Did I get you?
What the heck?
I mean, all right.
I didn't get her. My joke wasn't that funny.
Did you roll in maps? Am I
Could-
crazy?
No.
Oh, no.
Maybe.
No,
That was
No, that
weird.
wasn't me. What?
No, I know.
I
Again,
like how
a
you assumed it
19.
was you.
No. I was looking in the maps chat and I saw a dice roll and I was like, what the fuck?
There's no maps.
Oh,
Dice roll on the maps chat
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's right
few.
below the.
From
Yeah.
March.
from March.
Yeah, it's from a long
yeah.
time. I didn't even read the date, but yeah, you are able to get a read on her, and she's not being fully sincere, but she's not necessarily lying. She just seems like she wasn't all that scared.
He's fearless.
Yep.
Well, I hope that everything's all right. Have you been
All
getting like
right.
a lot of people coming in? Because
Yeah, just minor burns and maybe cuts if they had been close to any of the danger, but ultimately nothing too serious.
That's good. That's good. Very nice.
So I never
Um,
asked you when we were eating. What made you come to the masquerade?
Oh, I get lonely here. I figured it would do me well to go to at least one event this year.
Is she telling the truth?
Insight check.
Jesus. She's got to lie to say she had a good time. Or there's something more sinister behind the
Natural 20.
eyes.
Oh my
Plus 6.
gosh.
Jesus
Does that
Christ.
succeed?
No.
Yeah. She is. What was the most recent thing she said verbatim?
Man, you're asking me verbatim.
No,
She
I'm
said
sorry. I just completely
something
lost it from my
about not
brain.
being, or thought she should go to
Getting
one event.
lonely.
to
That
Oh,
not
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
or
If she gets
something
lonely,
like
she
that.
should go to one event this year.
She is lying through her teeth. She is absolutely
something more
not.
sinister behind the eye.
She's not fucked up about being lonely.
So like all your customers and stuff, they don't keep you company enough throughout the year.
They do. That's why I only really attend a few.
So then why were you feeling lonely?
Yeah, just some days are worse than others. You don't get days like that.
I don't know. I'm kind of stuck with these guys, so
He's never lonely with me.
sometimes I
How
wish I
nice.
was.
Where's your friend, the tabaxi?
Oh, she's resting up. She had it rougher than the rest of us.
No, poor thing. I'll tell her to stop by if she gets a chance.
Yeah,
I can
definitely
fix her
will.
up with some potions and stuff as a thank you to you all, of course.
A thank you?
Of course, I for helping out the people who were in danger. I've never seen a group jump so quickly into action. It was quite
You're welcome.
heroic.
Okay, she's good. She's calling us heroic. No,
No,
I'm just kidding.
Wait, space.
I know. Hey, keep the flattery up. It's working.
Am I the only one that's gonna ask questions here? Is that how this is gonna go?
I don't have any other questions.
I'm just waiting for my chance to thinking of something. This was your idea, so
Okay.
I figured you had like something to talk about.
Well, yeah, I did, and I got my answer kind of, but I don't know how to continue from my answer.
Presser.
Yeah. I tried.
Or
It
nowhere.
didn't work. I'm not good at that. Not like you.
I thought you wanted to talk to her too, John.
I'm just coming along to come along. I thought you wanted to talk about her parents and shit too.
Well, yeah, but I'm most interested in the ball, but I don't know how to continue
Oh.
that conversation.
So let's go through what we know. She is lying about why she came, and is that like all we know?
Yeah.
Awesome. Huh. Except I don't actually know that she's lying, of course.
Yeah, that's true.
Aaron,
So-
I noticed that like you didn't run away immediately at the ball. Why was that?
I was worried about you all, if I'm being entirely honest.
They had already.
Yeah, we
all
were
of us had already left.
gone.
That is the worst lie I've ever heard in my
Yeah.
life.
All of us were already gone.
I'm sorry.
All of us were already gone.
From
No,
the
we
wall?
weren't.
Yeah.
Were we?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were.
Talking about
No.
when you were fighting, or when?
When
What do
you
you
watched
mean?
like the entire table one by one leave before the end of the party. That's pretty much what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. We came back
Oh yeah,
later.
that's
Then.
right.
Yeah, but that wouldn't explain why she made any choices
True.
at the start.
Yeah.
Came back
Yeah,
later.
we were gone while the action happened.
And my ass went invisible. So
Ooh.
Well, she
Caught her
knows she
in
can
the
go
lie.
invisible.
I know, but she can't see me. So my ass was gone too.
Important detail.
She kind of straightens up and she's, I I don't know. I didn't make it out of there as quickly as you all did. You all left fairly early as well.
Yeah. Party was winding down. Buddies were drunk. Do you want us to stay around?
Yeah, we just like that.
Oh, of course not. I stuck
Why did you
around.
stay so long?
I wanted to attend the rest of the party.
After
Seems so strange
when
for
Cedric
someone who
was
doesn't.
like flipping the table
Yeah.
over.
It seems so odd for someone who likes chilling and doesn't really go to nothing.
I mean, if I'm going to go, I might as well make it worth my while.
When did you decide to go?
A few days before.
Why did you even get an invite?
I'd get invited to lots of things. I just thought this one would be more fun.
What about this is more fun? I feel like
A masquerade. I don't know.
I guess.
It seemed entertaining. And the council hasn't put on an event like this in years.
Oh, I guess I wouldn't know
Really?
that. So
Yeah,
Not an event for such a wide array of people. I mean, there's dinners and meetings and all sorts of things, but a big event like this is.
Are
is
there
fairly
are
new.
there term limits to this place, or are they just leaders forever?
But there are. They're rarely reached before a council member steps down, but
or is killed.
or is well, yes, unfortunately.
My. Are they actually
Wow.
that bad of a people?
What?
there's nothing wrong with stepping down. That's not like
They just retire essentially.
it's not like him getting impeached. That's just like stick with.
I guess.
They've done their job, and they usually have an apprentice or somebody who is well qualified to run for the next term.
Oh, so you don't even get to vote? They pick who gets to.
No, we still vote. It's just a matter of they've usually spent their later years training someone else for the role, and that person is usually voted in. Every now and then they're not, but
You know, Cedric had an apprentice.
he was an apprentice. I know that much, but
Oh,
yeah,
you know to who? I imagine it was a while ago, but
it was a long time ago. I don't remember the name. I just know he was a tiefling man, tall, red skin.
would he be like Lord Rexel maybe, or Rexus or whatever his name is?
At least, it doesn't ring a bell. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can I insight her on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he make any
I will be doing the
faces or
same.
do
Okay.
anything when he mentions that name?
Yeah. you can
Another
do
natural
that.
20.
Nice.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
God,
That's all right. You got this,
bro.
bro. I don't need a roll. You got this one. You take it. Well, I'll roll anyway. I
Well,
want
you
to see what
should
I
know
know.
too. That
Yeah.
way you can actually
All right,
follow
I'll
up on
roll
it.
too.
You could just press her, and then I'd be like, "Whoa, maybe something's wrong." But okay, I'll get a dirty 20.
Yeah, you guys pick up pretty easily that she's she almost slipped up and she caught herself. It seems like if that was his name, it wasn't supposed to be what he was known as. And the fact that she knows the name of this person is suspicious, considering she said she didn't know much about him.
Right. Huh. You're telling me it wasn't Lord Rax,
I just
tiefling, like
that
Lord of
name.
Envy, works for Amon. You know what I'm talking about. Come on now. Be
Well,
serious.
he was a tiefling, but that's fairly generalizing to say that he's the same. Yes, but I don't know of a Raxel. No,
Didn't go by like a different name.
the tiefling went by
I'm
yes,
at,
a different
yeah.
name,
What's
I
it?
would
Do you?
imagine.
So if you, what was the name?
I said I would imagine. Like I said, I don't recognize Raxel, but
Okay, that's fine. No, that's no
keep
worries.
saying names, I might be able to help more.
Do you know shit about Amon?
You see her flinch.
Okay. For someone who appears to know so much about Amon, you would think you would know exactly who Lord Raxel is.
She
And if you know about
her eyes kind of
Amon,
dart around the apothecary. I think you should leave.
Is there like a problem? We can't.
No, I just.
is there somebody
you
else
know
here right
what's-
now?
Is there someone else in the room with us?
Are you in danger? Are we in danger?
I would recommend leaving.
you would recommend leaving.
What happened to your parents?
Can I take a look around the apothecary?
Sure, make an investigation check. Her tail lashes in like anger underneath the dress.
You said investigation?
Yeah.
Just like wondering if that was like related to or Raxel or Cedric or
I'm gonna hold out my hand with the tattoo on it. And
even
ask her,
even
"Does
maybe
this mean
Kazel. That
anything
name's
to you?"
connected too.
You hold up the hand with the tattoo.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, it's okay. We're part of the Mons team. You can tell us everything.
Okay,
Make
that
a
might blow up in your
persuasion-
face.
Make a what?
Make a persuasion check.
A
Yeah, the
persuasion?
problem will
Or
be is if she
deception,
fucking
sorry.
hates him on, you might get a knife in your chin.
Yeah. That might be tips are over the
I don't
edge.
know. You're playing like one number on a roulette table,
I
man.
know he's trying to soul read her, but I don't know if he nailed it.
I'm not good
Did
at
I find
these.
anything?
You find several poultices and like pastes and general like gauzes and cotton swabs and all kinds of little medical accoutrement, but you open a cabinet and in it are several herbs. Go ahead and make a nature check for me.
Gosh.
Or survival, your choice.
Nature or survival.
Jens, you brandish this tattoo and her eyes get immediately wide and she takes several large steps back. I need you to leave.
Okay, so you don't fuck with Amon. Don't listen to him. We're not on Amon's team.
I think you should leave, and this is the last time I'm going to tell you that.
I really want to know what
I don't
has you all
care what you want to know. I need you to leave.
right.
Can I
Alright, if you
have
gotta
detect
know,
thoughts on
like,
her?
this is a
Sure.
fake tattoo.
Surface level thoughts first, yeah.
Yeah.
It is just like white hot panic. There's like a pang of grief and guilt amidst it. She is like, all she wants
Ooh.
is for you to leave and to be out of her sight.
I want to probe deeper.
Okay, let's save on that.
Wisdom 14 save.
Wisdom 14. 16.
Damn it.
Oh, that's not good.
You see her eyes narrow, and she shakes her head as if clearing a bad thought, and takes one more large step back. And
You know,
Ever make
something
a-
hasn't been adding up. Because you've been kind of just lying to us.
like repeatedly, like over and over.
Yeah.
you see her
About-
hackles have fully raised at this point, and her
The
ears.
thing is, I should clear something up because there appears to be a misunderstanding here. This is not like an attack. I'm not gonna draw my weapon. We're not here to like kill you or whatever.
Make a persuasion check. Ookiyo, you don't seem to recognize any of these dried plants in
Yeah, I
these
didn't think I would.
bottles.
Well, you know, whatever.
She still stands at a distance, but doesn't seem to be. She seems frozen. She seems a little scared, but at least listening. She's not.
Okay, look. I'm gonna come to you from a place of honesty with the hope that you are not like a bad person, because otherwise we are getting our ass beat. We obviously are having a big problem with Amon, who's showing up to lots of people. He gave magic to Irene, which is why she's now in an anti-magic cell. That's a problem, obviously. Cedric like knew him. Irene fucked with him. She wanted help from him. Kazel like maybe went to work with him. If you even know who that is, I'm not sure if you're tapped or not. And I'm trying to figure out if you're like terrified of him, or if you like did something for him, or if he like if Raxel had a hand in like your parents' death, or I'm really trying to understand like the situation so we can do anything. You're not being the most forthcoming here.
I've met Iman, yes. I don't. I've done awful things. But she kind of gets this wistful, sad look on her face and takes another small step backwards. I think you should leave.
Okay. Start leaving. So he's
Okay.
not telling you to kill yourself then? As I leave?
You see her eyes kind of well up. And
Oh.
she just ever so slightly nods.
Oh, so he is. Oh, my fault. Yeah, well, that's normal. That's how it goes with him. So I've heard.
Do you have any tips for a new beginner?
Or do you have any tips for like stopping people who are trying to do the will of Amon?
Exactly, that's what I meant to say.
The thrall is so strong. The pull of it is if you can resist it at all in any capacity, do it. It's not worth anything.
Gotcha.
All right.
Okay. Sorry for like blowing up your whole spot here.
She kind of grimaces and you see the tears that have been welling up kind of drop down her face and she angrily brushes them away. Can you go now?
Yeah, I'm leaving. Thank you for your
Of
help.
course.
I didn't think that would like go that direction, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm out of there.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I scared you.
Yeah. I'll okay. And she turns and heads out to the door at the back of the apothecary that leads presumably into the rest of the home. And she kind of just says over her shoulder, just lock the door from the inside when you leave, please.
Oh shit!
What?
Never
Let
mind.
What?
Okay.
What?
All right, no, I'll do
Okay.
it. I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on her.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh.
What is that? Is that a save on my part? Is it like just automatic?
So each humanoid in a 20-foot radius is centered on a point you choose within range must succeed a Charisma saving throw, or be affected by one of the following effects. The creature has immunity to the charm and frighten conditions until the spell ends. If the creature was already charmed or frightened, those conditions are suppressed for the durations. I'll do that one.
Okay, the
Know
one
that
that
she's charmed or
involves
frightened.
specifically the magic?
Oh, yeah.
You're trying to like suppress the charmed or frightened condition.
Oh, wait, yeah. That's not gonna do shit, huh? All right, never mind.
Yeah.
What was
I thought
the
it would just
other one?
calm people down. The other one is even worse. The creature becomes indifferent about creatures of your choice that it's hostile towards. The indifference ends if the target takes damage or witnesses its allies taking damage. When the spell ends, the creature's attitude returns to normal. She's not
Oh, got
hostile
it.
towards us, so
Yeah,
it's
I
not
don't
gonna
think she's
really.
You could like
hostile
make her
towards us.
indifferent towards Amon.
I don't think that's how that works, does it?
Okay, I don't know. Ask.
It seems like it has to do specifically with spells that or charmed.
Well,
I
this
don't
one's
know.
about hostility.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
about
it's
hostility, which
about
I
like
don't know if she's
making people
necessarily.
stop fighting in a battle.
I don't know if we
Mm,
want to make her
Yeah.
indifferent to Amon, though.
yeah. Well, it would
No.
end. So,
That's true.
but I thought I might calm her down about talking about it, but it doesn't
Why?
work.
Maybe we should make
Yeah.
her indifferent to herself.
Yeah, I
Oh,
get that.
yeah.
She's kind of
Working herself up.
yeah.
Self-hate.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like it wouldn't have a super practical use here.
Yeah.
I would say that like thematically, if you want to use that spell, is it a cantrip or is it like a?
Oh
spell?
no, it's like a second level spell. I
Yeah,
don't
so
want to
you'd be
waste
using
the
that
spell
slot, yeah, to do something that essentially is just like counseling.
Yeah. Maybe
But-
after the battle.
Yeah. She
Battle.
just kind of stands there stiffly waiting for you to leave. Her back kind of turned towards you in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Okay.
How am I supposed to lock the door from the inside when I leave? When I'm gonna be on the outside?
There's a handle deadbolt. Just
Okay.
one of the little ones that you can like flick up and then close the door.
Gotcha. Noted.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, she continues up the stairs and away from you guys as you leave. And you're back on the streets of Miami. Not
Do
Miami.
we have
of
any
Carthage.
time before we have to meet up with?
Yeah,
with
you still
what's
have
her
time.
face?
I would say you still have about an hour or two until the sun starts to go down.
All right.
You need to be at Cedric's by sundown, so.
I was incredibly informative. We still actually didn't figure out why she went to the masquerade or why she stuck around. But
Yeah,
Yeah, that's odd.
that is odd. Can I? We
Mm.
have an hour. You said about.
Yeah, just hour and a half or so.
Can I just kind of like stick around?
Sure.
like,
You
you're
just
gonna like
like
wait see
hang
if you
out
go
on the
do
street?
something.
Well, I don't want her to kill herself.
Oh yeah, that's fair. You
Oh, yeah.
express that worry to us, or
Yeah, I mean, well,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know that I verbally say it, but I'll say I might stick around for a bit or something.
then I'll like stick around.
I'll give you guidance.
Okay.
How long does that
I'd say at
last
this
for?
point, Sanbrynn.
A minute.
Oh. A minute of guidance in the grand scheme of things. But at this point, Sanbrynn, you probably have woken up from your little short rest nap.
Cat
Wait,
nap.
catnap.
Nap.
Do I
you
roll
are-
for help?
Yeah, that's how short rests work. We don't take those very often, huh?
Nope.
Nah.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll. However many hit dice you need.
Let's see. I'll roll two hit die.
Okie dokie. Deo, Guntentog, is there anything in specific you guys wanted to do in this like hour period?
No.
You can't take a
Uh,
short rest
Oh,
in an
Deo
hour
was with
period,
them in
can you?
the because Deo read her mind. But
Right.
yeah, you can do a short rest in an hour.
Yeah,
Deo,
then
I
I'll
want to
do
cast
that.
Identify on your
Yeah.
tattoo if you would let me.
No, sure.
All right. I'll do that.
My hit die is D6, right?
It's gonna take
For a
like 10
bard?
minutes, so
I think it's a
get
D8.
comfortable.
D8. Oh, even
Alright.
better. Actually, I will only do one of them then.
Okay. Yeah, you can cast Identify. You're just casting it on his, not your own.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm too scared.
Too scared.
Damn.
Aw, that's okay.
Oh well, better than nothing.
You get up and stretch, and you feel definitely better, but not fully up to speed, but at least better than you were.
Oh,
And
you
as
have
for
to decide how many you do max at the beginning. You can't just do another one.
I think so.
I mean, it's just using up hit dice. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to decide you want to use more.
Oops, wrong button.
Just a matter if you want to use a whole nother hit die for 2 points.
Yeah, no, not really.
Why not?
Oh, there's the button.
We never take short rests.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I doubt you're gonna get another chance to take a short rest before we take a long rest. So
There we go.
Watch us take another short rest right after the long rest, or right before the long rest.
well, they should have 5 anyway. You need that extra one.
Yeah, probably not.
But yeah.
We can shoot
So you regain a little bit of hit points, and then Jens, you're casting Identify on Deo's tattoo, which would result in. Let's see.
So Identify is if you cast it on a creature, it's different. See, if you touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Sorry, what? I missed that last bit.
If you touch a creature during the casting of Identify, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Okay, no spells currently affecting Deo. But you are able to identify the tattoo itself. Let me find it. It is red ink, which is his is considered a large tattoo. Which I have a whole big thing here.
Oh shit.
Hang on, I gotta get through all my pages.
Maybe I should have identified the Rothnak's tattoos. Oh wait, I did. Did I?
I think
I
so.
don't remember.
Rothnak's tattoos?
Cedric's.
Oh, Cedric. Oh shit. Rothnak's the other bird guy from the last campaign.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Spirit
Why is the bird guy always the bad guy?
Because who fucking
bird
likes
guy.
birds?
Haley hates birds.
Haley hates birds.
Do I hate birds?
No.
Haley likes birds.
Yeah.
I like
Quite a
They're not
bit, in
very
fact.
kind to like Ookiyo at all.
Damn.
Damn true.
Where is it? There it is. Okay. You see that Deo has been granted. Look, I don't know how to say this without fucking metagaming. He gets a
shit.
+2 bonus to initiative. So from
Oh,
now on,
sick.
Deo, upon identification, you receive a +2 bonus
Wait,
to
he
initiative.
got that because I identified it?
No, because of the tattoo.
It's upon it's upon identification that it's.
Oh
Oh.
shit, I'm gonna do my own now.
That would be so cool.
Deo, this means you move a little bit faster than everyone else, and like innately.
Innately.
But
Nice.
you have the same, Jens.
Nice
It is
talk.
the same
Oh.
+2 bonus to initiative.
I thought I would get something else because mine was a different size, but it is what it is.
Nope. It's red ink though, which means that it's a +2 instead of a +1.
Ooh. Wait, what does
Fuck. I
what
should have
did
done that to
Irene
Irene.
have? Yeah. No, you shouldn't have actually.
Why not?
Well, you identified it, you'd activate it.
Oh, I don't think that's how that
Um,
works.
Is that not
Irene
just
had
what she
a
said?
very large pair of antlers on her back.
Did she not just say it activated once you identified it?
Haley, did you say that?
Yeah, no, it's as far as you know, it is activated upon identification.
Well, as far as we know, Irene's tattoo is probably activated.
That's
And
probably true.
I think I should not have identified after I did this. That was probably a bad choice. Activating the tattoos.
So you were eager to do it, but now you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Bad choice.
Well, I wanted the +2 to initiative. I'll deal with the consequences later.
That's the attitude.
That's the attitude. Okay, well, I guess. What are we doing?
We still have a bit of time.
Yeah, Sanbrynn, what are you doing? Because you're done with your stuff about a half hour before everyone gets back.
Do I know where they went?
Yeah, I mean, unless Ookiyo is keeping it a secret, you guys were talking all as a group.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Then in that case, I will head towards towards where they went.
Okay. You make your way taking through the town. Make a perception check for me.
Who the fuck is watching us?
I'm kidding. I don't actually know.
As you're exiting the keep, you see that Arliss is chatting lightly with Jack outside in the courtyard.
Do
Oh,
I know
shit.
what they're talking about?
You can listen in. I would say with a 19, yeah. It seems like they're chatting about different defense techniques, actually, considering Arliss is Deanna's security guard for the most part. Jack is just kind of showing him with a lot of gestures and a lot of like physical movements, just something a little bit more stocky for his height. Arliss is not particularly tall.
Yeah. Okay. Seems
Do we have
harmless
to
enough.
get Sandra out of the prison, or are they going to do that for us?
Sandra is scheduled to meet you guys there.
Sandra's not in a prison.
All right.
Yeah,
now.
she's not in.
Oh,
the
she's
cell anymore.
not.
Yeah.
As you pass though, Sanbrynn, you see Arliss's eyes slide over to you.
I give him a peace sign and walk out. Keep walking.
As you give the peace sign, go ahead and make me another wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not suspicious of him
okay,
looking at you now.
Sanbrynn isn't always very smart, okay?
What's your
I thought you'd
intelligence
be a
at?
bit paranoid though, at least, given everything you went through last time.
I said wisdom saving throw? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Evil
fuck.
laugh.
This is probably for the
You
best.
you hear
Yeah.
that saccharine voice slip back in, and this time it just says, "Oh, you didn't learn your lesson the first time. Get on your knees." And you
I
drop
hate
to your
her.
knees in the middle of the square once more. I already told you once. Come talk to me. You're by yourself. You could do it now. Nobody would stop you. Or we can keep playing this game.
Sleazy.
You shake off the feeling, and you are left to Jack and Arliss kind of coming over towards you. Jack reaching out to help you to your feet. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I turn to Arliss. And I give him the death glare.
For just a brief moment, you see a smile tilt up his lips, and his eyes are. You watch a smoke kind of clear from them. And Arliss kind of blinks and like holds his temples.
I'm gonna get up slowly and slap him upside the head.
Oh jeez.
Make an attack for me.
Okay. Let's see. How do I attack?
It's usually a D20 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah.
Or unarmed.
I can do unarmed strikes slightly different, I think.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna claw his
'Cause you
face
got
off.
claws.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do that. I'm literally just trying to slap him upside the head. Like I'm not trying to even hurt him.
Oh,
Trying
okay.
to. It's a thing. It's a thing we do in Mexico actually quite a bit, called a sape.
You should say puta or something like that too.
Where you just kind of slap people upside the head and be like, "Come on, pay attention," or like, "Come on, you're being dumb."
Okay.
It's not like
It's
a
not threatening.
harmful.
Jack isn't like, what the fuck?
It's like it's about equivalent to flicking someone in the forehead.
Got it.
Oh.
Okay. I will make you roll attack for that then, in that case. If you just want to like smack him upside the head like lightly. It's...
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, fucking Christ, bitch. Oh my god."
Get better defenses. Mental defenses.
Yeah,
Like,
let me
walk
get right
off.
on that. Fucking. Jack
like, now-
kind of stares off and
Because now I can't go see Irene, because then she wins.
But yeah, Jack is kind of just sitting there confused. But you make your way out. You're going where again?
Where'd they go? Back to, was it no?
The apothecary.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
couldn't
I would
know
say
her
that you
name.
can head over that direction. They're probably finishing up as you approach the apothecary and are kind of making their way sheepishly out.
What happened in there?
Oh, yeah, we figured out that Erin has been affected by Iman.
Yeah, she's done stuff for him and now feels really bad and is being told to kill herself.
Great.
She says the thrall is so powerful. If you're able to board it at all, please do, but it's so hard to dodge.
Yeah. Arliss is proof of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did it again.
Oh, that piece of shit.
I know.
Did he do it on purpose?
Of course not.
What
No.
the?
It's kind of hard to stay mad at him when it's like he's just kind of pathetic.
Right.
It's
What
like
did he
this
do
is
this
way out
time
of his
then?
Same thing. Same thing.
Oh.
What's the way out of his condition?
Also, like Irene really wants me to go meet with her alone.
Irene wants you to meet with her alone. Did she say why?
She just keeps begging for it, you know,
Wait, and you're sure it's
Oh,
Irene? How is she getting in contact with you?
through Arliss.
But
Well, threw him on.
Yeah, through
Oh.
Arliss.
But you're sure it's her? It's like her voice? Or...
Yep. Yep. Smells like her.
Stinky.
just like
Uh-oh.
Deo.
Just like Dale.
Just like Deo.
Deo's stinky too. It's not just Sergio.
Oh, Sergio's scent gets on everything he does.
Yeah.
Characters.
Saturated.
God.
I like the idea of us in a circle just going one at a time, just like Dale.
That's weird. You gonna go see her then, or like just keep bugging with her?
I mean, if I go see her, then she wins.
That's true. That is
What
true.
if you don't go see her alone, but she thinks you're
So
alone?
I feel like you need to resist this call right now. Yeah.
I need to get up on her, you know, like get back at her somehow.
Right. What about
Like at this point, it's basically like someone just shoving you over and over again and saying, "What are you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about
what
it?"
about forcing Arliss to quarantine with a blindfold on so he can never look at you? Thoughts?
I
We
don't
might as well just cut
really
out his
wanna-
eyes then.
True.
He
Except
doesn't
that
need
would be
those, right?
permanent.
I
So
don't feel like punishing Arliss for this is really the solution.
no, it's not punishing. It's just not letting her ever get in contact with you.
I feel like cutting out his eyes is a bit punishing.
Well, that's not what I suggested. I'm just saying, like, put him in a sensory deprivation or something.
That sounds punishing.
That does sound
Not if you're like, not if you're like chill like that.
I don't think he's chill like that.
Even if
Yeah, I
he
don't
is,
think
I
so
still
either.
feel like that's punishing.
What if we? I don't know.
What if you
Well,
just
you know, at
don't
some
get
points-
near Arliss again?
Well, it's hard to control where Arliss is going to be.
Yeah. We know he's got the keep.
Well, yeah, but
No one-
Jack's following
No
him
one was
now,
trying to be near
so-
Arliss when Arliss was pulling up at the King's Flagon either. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
but Jack's following him now, so we should have a better
and Jack's gonna
idea.
what? Like make a phone
was
call?
right
Are you
there.
crazy?
Jack was like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him
Also,
being there
Jack
just
saw.
making witness. Yeah.
Well, but does Jack know what he saw?
No. Why would
Exactly.
Why didn't you tell him?
he? Why would I?
Well, because that's what Jack's watching for.
Oh.
But he doesn't know what it looks like if he can't, if he hasn't seen it.
I'll have a word with him.
Well, don't go back and talk to him now. Arliss is
Not
there.
only now. I mean later.
Maybe Jack should just take Arliss on like a little trip out of the city or something.
Oh,
You
that
know,
sounds
not
like a
a
bad
terrible
idea.
idea.
That sounds like a miserable idea, actually. Sounds like that's gonna get Jack in a world of trouble. Jack should take Arliss
Yeah.
on a little trip to like a store on the other side of the city. Take him for a nice day out at a restaurant and a movie perhaps.
Take him on a date.
Yeah, just take him on a date, really.
Oh,
Okay,
Jack Davidson.
Perhaps a little,
here's the catch,
picnic
here's
in
the
the
catch.
park.
I think there's a catch here. As we're finding out, more and more people are just have had issues with Amon in this whole town.
Yeah, he's really spreading the
Right.
seed.
Yeah, he's kind of spreading it all over everyone's faces.
Right, rubbing it in.
Yep, and there's nothing to say that Arliss is like the only one who can do this, right?
That's
you
true,
know,
but he is a little special boy
he is a little special elf boy. That's true.
and he's been seeing him on his whole life. Like they're tight like that, they're chill like that.
Arliss is an elf?
No,
Oh.
it's just
Halfling.
from a poem. The little special little elf boy. It's like one of those rhymes where you're just kind. It's just kind of. It's a little limerick.
Okay.
I was about to say they must be like adopted siblings.
Yeah. Because I mean, or we could let Arliss be around you, and as long as you keep just ignoring it, that'll probably like drive Irene crazy.
It's kind of
That's
hard to
true.
ignore.
No, not like ignoring the feeling. Obviously, you get put on your knees or whatever, and you're like, "Wow, that sucked." But as long as
I
you
never
just like,
said that.
Sanbrynn has yet to admit this.
All we
My
were
fault.
told is a voice in
I have
their
I
head.
have decidedly been avoiding that part.
My fault. To be fair, we'll find out eventually because
Oh
Jack
yeah,
did
no,
also watch
100%.
you fall to your
Oh
knees.
yeah, no,
so,
100%.
But
I'm
fine.
just embarrassed.
No, that's okay. So yes, I take that back. But as long as you just like tank it and just be like, "Oh, voice in my head, whatever," and then lock
Yeah.
back in, but never go visit, she'll probably get annoyed as hell.
That's true. That's so true.
You just have to trust yourself to like not give in.
Yeah.
What if you're not alone anymore? What if you stick with us?
That also is a possibility.
You
That's a
know,
good choice.
that might also work because
Because
so
then we could
far
probably
she only
like
does it
yell.
when I'm not around you guys.
Yeah, probably because she
Yeah.
wants you like alone. I would say,
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
and we could help.
Wouldn't be the first one. Okay.
Okay. As you guys are kind of discussing this, it gets a little bit later in the evening. I'd say you have about 30, 45 minutes before sundown.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Sit in silence. I don't really have any big ideas.
Well, I wanted to make sure like Aaron doesn't do anything. Like,
Oh right.
I don't
Oh, yeah,
notice
yeah.
anything, right? Or like,
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
With a D4.
Oh, yeah, guidance.
well, do you guide me again? Or
Well, it's for the first roll you make, or
in a minute?
roll the minute. Yeah,
That's
but
true.
like you were gonna do that right afterwards, right?
I mean, yeah,
Well,
you can make one
okay.
right afterwards while you're guided if you want.
Perception. Okay. 21.
Robbie's rolling fucking good today, except for that nat one.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah, that one wasn't great. Also, the nature check was kind of
Yeah.
but
But the
That one did
back-to-back nat
better.
20s earlier was hot.
yeah. I
Yeah,
needed
that's
a third
crazy.
nat 20 though.
Mhm.
As you were kind of starting your watch, you get the idea to go up to the second floor of this building, just because you haven't really seen the second floor, and the stairs that lead directly out of the apothecary allude to the fact that the living quarters are likely on the second floor. And so you perch on a roof nearby, letting your legs hang off the side, and after about a minute or so of Erin disappearing up the stairway, you see just a glimpse of her walking through this like spiral staircase on the second floor and across into a large bedroom. There's some sheer curtains over it, but you're able to kind of peek through as the wind moves them.
And you're gonna be real freak if she's just like chilling.
I know.
Oh,
Erin kind of goes to the bed and straightens out the covers before you see her shoulders kind of shake with a silent sob. And she kind of straightens herself up in the mirror and begins to undress. Are you staying to watch?
Well, close your eyes for a little bit, King.
Yeah, okay.
Now you
I'll look
gave me-
away for a
open
bit.
the
I
door.
thought you said I was only getting glimpses anyway, and then you started explaining scene
No,
by
I'm just
scene.
you like through the little glimpses you see her going back and forth
Okay.
from the bed to like the wardrobe on the side, but she's starting to like unlace the corset as she's walking.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna let her undress.
Okay, she disappears.
Keep your
kind of-
senses perked up though, in case she does something fucking
Are you
crazy.
listening?
Yeah, can I listen though? Yeah.
Sure, make one more perception check for me.
Oh man.
But yeah, you give it a few seconds.
So we must still be nearby though, the rest of us. Or we
Natural
just fuck.
20.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh.
God damn.
You hear the rustling of what sounds like the clothes hitting the floor, and she slips on something soft. You've got incredible ears. I mean, you are an owl.
Burb.
It makes sense, but you hear her slip on what seems like shorts or some kind of small undergarments. And
I
when
didn't
you
need
open
this
your
much
eyes, just barely, you glance, and you see kind of like lower back, before she has a chance to slip on the pajama shirt, a massive red antler tattoo peeking through the fur. It extends from like beyond the limit of the high-waisted shorts all the way up past her shoulders and onto her upper neck.
That's crazy.
And it is not a
Yeah.
pair of antlers. It is
Oh, it's not.
A long
sorry, I
portrait.
meant to say it is oh god. I have an image of it, I'll send it later. But I'm trying to find the description. It is a massive rabbit skull. You see like the teeth poking out, and you recognize it simply because you've eaten rabbit before. The massive like long front teeth that kind of go up into the skull, the giant eye sockets.
Interesting.
Flat bridge of
Jackalope.
the nose.
Jackalope. Yeah.
It is surrounded by kind of spiky black flowers.
Ah.
Hmm.
Like a certain someone's profile picture.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Going to
Oh,
Hayley
yeah.
profile mode.
Why would you say that?
What do you mean? Why?
Sorry, no, Curtis came in and is talking to me. Sorry, I didn't catch the last thing you guys said. Anyways,
Oh,
what'd
you
you say?
said it sounds like your profile pic.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I mean, somewhat.
Okay,
yeah, that
outside
has
of this,
nothing
can I
to do with
metagame
it.
for a second?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Robbie, you freaked me the fuck out like 6 sessions ago or something, and you were like, "Oh, do the antlers like remind me of anything? Like, are they any allusion to your profile picture?" I was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
I remember you saying like, no, it's actually like just coincidence.
In what world do you like just pick up on that for no reason?
What do you mean?
Well,
Like,
I
what do you
was
mean?
thinking
You
about
changed it
that
when
too,
we started
honestly.
this campaign.
Yeah. You did
Yeah.
change it, and then there's antlers on it, and it's you.
Uh-huh.
So that's sort
I
of
feel like jackalopes as like a lore thing.
All
There
right.
actually isn't technically a connection.
It's just
Oh,
in your
No one's
subconscious.
believing that.
yeah.
yeah. Oh god, now I'm. But anyways, outside of that, you don't know anything. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, it's a large, yeah, well detailed, well shaded rabbit skull.
damn. She's been doing big work for this dude.
Yeah. Well, I
But
wanna
she seems
keep-
to change into
oh.
clothes and sit on the edge of the bed. She pulls out a book from her nightstand and starts thumbing through it.
Okay. Well, I want to keep waiting because I'm worried that when she falls asleep, she's gonna get a dream.
Okay. She doesn't seem to be going to sleep. It is still almost sunset, but she's sitting kind of just comfy in bed, reading by decent candlelight. Go ahead and... Are you trying to stay out of her line of sight? Because she can technically see out the window.
Yeah, I don't want her to notice me.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Watch this be the one you blow.
I know, right?
Oh,
You're like
man.
an absolute total fucking freak.
Yeah.
Are you still? No, you're probably not like guided.
No.
Oh
my
Oh.
Oh.
But she rolled like a 1 on perception,
Yeah,
though,
you
right,
rolled that
Hayley?
one, right?
No, right? She's busy reading, right?
She's focused. You should be rolling a disadvantage. The streets are saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
Oh,
You watch her like
And
put
then
down
the
the
second
book for a
one, the
moment
second roll, maybe.
and sigh before like heading over to the window where she grabs a brush off of a vanity, and as she looks out the window and sits down next to the vanity, she makes eye contact with you peeking over the edge, and
Hello.
her eyes get wide and she
I'm sorry.
immediately
I just wanted to make sure you weren't killing yourself.
she's gonna throw the
God.
hairbrush at you
That's deserved.
and make a ranged attack.
Holy.
5. She just throws her hairbrush out the door
Just-
and then looks
Just
angrily.
straight
You see her
whip it
tail
into.
twitching in the
Fucking
no.
background.
improvised weapon
she-
hairbrush.
She pulls the blackout curtains over the sheer curtains, and you are cut off from that
Don't
view.
kill
Don't kill
yourself.
yourself. You're too sexy.
Oh my god.
Nice tattoo, by the way, hottie.
I'm not
Kill
gonna say
yourself.
that.
What? Okay, yeah, I know. Put words in your mouth.
Oh my
But yeah,
gosh.
she has closed you off from it, and as she has, you realize that it's getting decently close to sunset at this point. You're about 30 minutes out.
Okay, I'm gonna go back down to the rest of them.
Fine. Now I
And
know
tell
she won't
them-
kill her.
I'm gonna tell them that we should definitely check on her again.
Okay.
Okay.
Also that she has a giant, or I don't. Did you say how big it was?
It's
just
it's
said it's
massive.
big.
It's from like
Massive,
Okay.
the
base of
biggest you've
spine
seen.
to apex of spine. Like it is
Okay.
is from
The
base
whole
of
back.
skull to
They're
tailbone.
going ass to neck.
Okay. Yeah, she has the biggest like rabbit skull with like antlers. And
Rabbit skull.
Okay.
spiky black
It's like a little bit
flowers and,
different. I feel like,
Like
everyone's
yeah,
got a little
bit
something
different, but definitely something.
Maybe that's a good thing.
But
Do any of
maybe
us know
not.
what that is?
Uh,
Do you know what the symbol is?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can make a
Can I do that?
history check. Yeah.
Well, I asked if any of us knew what that was.
Oh yeah,
so-
yeah. If you want to try to kind of remember, you can either make an arcana, religion, history, whatever your character would kind of specialize
Yeah.
in.
Religion.
Religion.
Does history include something like what I've heard in a
Oh,
song?
they're all the same. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I would
there's
say
the bad
so.
roll.
You could do
Oh, I can
from
re-roll in that
history
one. I can
perspective.
re-roll in that one.
Oh.
you
Let's
can, I
go.
can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'll do a
I
history
can.
check.
Oh, that one you did.
Let's
Oh,
go.
good thing you did.
I'm a different
Let's
kind of
go.
beast.
Let's
Nice.
go.
You're rolling good tonight.
Well, except for that one, I got.
Oh yeah, I mean
Protected
every time,
exist.
every
Well,
time,
but if you
every time
think
she asks
about
me
it-
to kneel,
And that
apparently
one
I'm
is
just
good
jelly
for
legs
you.
and
if
can't
you can
resist.
re-roll it.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. It was useful.
That's fucking awesome getting in that one and re-rolling in that 20.
That
Holy
is
shit.
actually
That's insane.
amazing.
The dichotomy of
Holy
Hunwut.
That's 25. Holy moly. Yeah, Ookiyo, you don't you don't have any concept of this.
Who's that?
It looked
Lulu.
cool.
Rabbit skull. You were like the only thing rabbits are associated with you are fucking meals.
Fucking
And
meals.
you're like,
That's
wow,
Fucking
I'm
and
really
meals.
hungry.
I know.
You're just really
Right.
hungry all the time. But Hunwut, for a minute you can't recall what the significance of rabbit skulls are, and then suddenly you are like catapulted back to almost a nostalgic memory of finding the corpse of a hare on the farm, just that had been shredded by coyotes, and you could see the skull from underneath. And you get this overwhelming feeling of like remembering everything that's been taught to you about rabbits, about their behavioral patterns, about what they do, and this is the tattoo of the cannibal rabbit. It is a specific and very ornate tattoo that grants the person who has it with Fortress, which is a +1 bonus to AC and all saving throws.
Oh.
Um,
Who are the cannibal rabbit?
but it is typically
Ooh,
it's
the were
associated with
rabbit.
really bad omens. Like it's about partially about lust, partially about cannibalism and the desire to consume. It's not a good omen by any means.
That's not what I would put on me personally, but
Dude, what
Well,
is it
shit.
with gods
mean, if you're-
tattooing like
I mean, if you're a little hungry, I mean,
me, I'll share that information, but it must be connected to Iman in some way.
well, it must be because it's got the antlers, right?
Yeah, and she was
Yeah.
like saying she has done shit for Iman. So,
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I'll be spreading that knowledge around.
but this one's is definitely different. What did Irene's look like again? That was just large antlers on the back. Didn't have like a
Yeah. Very large antlers. You haven't seen it in great detail yet. I mean, you could go. She's had her back to the wall for most things. And when she was restrained by you, you obviously were holding her, so
yeah.
less time to look. But I mean, if you guys want to study it closer, you can.
I wonder
Um,
if it builds like as you do more things for them.
That's what I'm wondering too.
Because like we haven't
Hmm.
seen Arliss's.
But somebody asked something else. Sanbrynn, was it you? Or somebody's?
I don't think I did.
Oh shoot! I thought I heard something that triggered my. I gotta give you more info thing.
Maybe it was my
So-
dice falling.
Maybe. But yeah, you're very familiar with the concept of this. I was gonna give Sanbrynn, yes. I was gonna, because you got a 19, so
Oh yes.
you are not familiar with specifically the story that Hunwut's telling, but it does jog your memory of am I okay to like give backstory here?
Yes.
Okay. The Haringen girl that you dated.
Oh.
Would tell stories about her and her father's religion, which involved just various like rabbit-shaped gods, essentially. And there's a story of one that defected and grew horns.
Ooh.
Told through song, typically. It's like an oral tradition.
Nice.
But she didn't give you too much detail because she said it scared her a lot as a kid.
Okay.
Mm.
Do you share that or?
Now I need to reread my backstory. Yeah, I
Share
guess.
that?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I guess I'll mostly just like listen to Hunwut's story and be like, "Oh, that actually fills in a lot of gaps for me."
In what way?
Oh, and I dated this one girl, and she'd tell me about some of the like stories in her religion, but she mentioned something about like a rabbit with horns, but like she never talked about it very much. Like she said,
Oh.
it spooked the fuck out of her, so she just didn't want to talk about it.
I was a god?
Yeah, sort of like a fallen deity, you know, like one that left was exiled from the pantheon kind of
And
thing.
grew horns. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think kind of like symbolic evilness and all that.
Yeah. Oh, that's another
Symbolic
thing we
or
need to start asking about.
actual evil.
Yeah, real?
Do I know the name of the religion?
It doesn't. I mean, do you speak Haringen? Like, did you?
I
Is that
only
a language
speak
that you took?
Common and Halfling, although I didn't know that was a language. So, yeah.
The hell, you didn't
I
know
do
that was a
not.
language?
Haringen. I didn't know Haringen was a language.
Oh, okay. I was like,
It's
that's
it's just like the
Yeah.
rabbit folk version of, yeah. It's followers are just referred to as rabbit folk. It seems to be a pretty common
so
Uh-huh.
belief amongst rabbit folk, but it's
I
much more like folklory. You don't know a specific
considering
name for it.
okay, that makes sense. I was like, considering I rolled religion and clocked who the rabbit is, do I know the name for it?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess specifically we're doing religion, huh?
Uh-huh.
The common name for it is food chain, like cycle
Okay.
ecosystem. It doesn't have a direct translation. But it's pretty similar to that. It just is like the natural order of things is like what it boils down to.
Gotcha. Somebody write that down. All this stuff, by the way.
I
Sorry.
write down
What
like
was that?
everything.
Good. Just making sure.
You'll have to do the recap today.
Oh no.
Oh, I'll remember today.
You're-
I just
I know
won't be
there's
able
a
to
lot.
remember next week.
There's a lot going on today.
Yeah, we got a lot. Speaking of which, as you guys are chatting, you see the sun kind of peer in through the windows of the keep. Or I guess you guys are kind of still outside, chatting with the group. I mean, is there somewhere you guys wanted to head in those last 30 minutes before?
Probably just go to Cedric.
Yeah, probably go to Cedric's.
Good idea.
Okay. You guys make your way over in the kind of golden hour twilighty through the cobblestone streets, which are now pretty empty. The people who have been working during the day are now headed home, and those who are coming out to party for the last few warm days of the season are not yet out. So you guys make your way towards Cedric's place in the wealthy district, passing by a few people here and there. You do see the halfling girls again. This time they're just eating at a cafe. But they seem to
Was
be.
good.
You actually address them.
Oh no, I won't. I'll just like
Really?
I
I
don't know,
feel like you
wave.
should.
I'll just like wave as I pass by. I can acknowledge that I know who the fuck they is.
You should no, you should continue with that. Hey,
I'm
what's
gonna
up,
roll
girl?
for that. They don't notice you and continue eating.
Whatever.
But you guys make your way to the front of Cedric's building, which now lies dark amidst all the street lamps and the homes that have started to light their candles in their windows. And you see, kind of waiting for you, propped up on one of the columns dividing the fence, is Sandra. She is just kind of sketching or doodling on a piece of scrap paper as she waits for you guys.
Hey, Sandra. So, do you ever not want to be a werewolf?
I mean, yeah, that would be sick.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind if we ever, if we make this out of this alive.
Are
I
we?
think I might be able to help you.
Are we gonna die? Am I going to my death right now?
No.
No, I don't think so.
I was told we're looking for any hostages, and like if there
Yeah.
is hostages,
But
just,
if
like,
anything,
Yeah, we're just
you should
also-
be able to tell us if we're going to our deaths right now.
We're just also seeing if there's any
Right.
hostile.
yeah, I don't think there are anybody left. I mean, the lights haven't been on for days.
We kind of think Amorous is in there. We kind of thought someone else was.
Yeah. Also, what about a centaur?
I haven't seen him, but I also haven't been here all day. I've been out and about.
I haven't seen him either, which is what scares me.
You're right.
Hunters are pretty fast. I bet he just ran away.
As you guys are talking, you see Elbeth making her way down the street towards you.
I thought you were going to say centaur.
No.
Mhm.
And she kind of waves from a distance, and
Oh no.
I don't know if I remember. I don't remember telling. I'll be joining you, folks. Just easier access.
My character sheet just crashed.
Oh yeah, D&D Beyond's down right now.
Oh damn.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I can still see my
Okay.
shit.
Shit's going down.
Yeah,
My
as long as
Fresno
you don't
State is down
reload or
right now,
anything, I
bro.
think you should be
Yeah.
fine. But D&D Beyond
Ah, cool.
is
Yeah.
undergoing planned maintenance.
Lame.
Yikes.
Yep.
On our D&D session time.
3
What
a.m.
the
to 8
fuck
a.m.
is their
EST,
deal?
which is midnight to 5 a.m.
I've
Ah,
accessed my
So
D&D Beyond in the
sick.
last 20 minutes.
Yeah, I haven't touched my
20
li-
minutes ago was before midnight, so
No, in the last 20
Right.
minutes, though,
You
which is all
have.
post midnight.
Did you reload or
you
switch
reloaded
pages?
it and you changed things.
Don't
Oh, maybe I
reload
never
that.
reloaded and
Don't
changed.
reload
Yeah.
You can
Because
look
I
at
still have
spells.
mine open and I can see
You can
it.
look at
So what if-
spells and stuff, but you
But I
just
mean, said there's
can't.
crashed. I mean, were you trying to do something with it?
I reloaded it.
Oh.
Yeah. I can see
I was
yours.
trying to- I
I
was-
can see yours though.
I was
Okay.
trying to
You have
equip my
everybody's
sword
open?
because I realized I never equipped that after our fight.
Oh.
Oh.
Equipped what?
My sword.
Oh, whoops. But yeah, you can have that. You guys, Elbeth kind of comes up to you and offers to join you, or informs you that she'll be joining you.
Wait, I thought you were
But-
running point from like doing logistics at the.
Lotta said that she'd take over that for tonight. She ended up finishing up her meetings a bit early, so I'll be reporting to her.
Okay. And Taryn?
Taryn's back with her. Would you like me to have her here?
Oh no, that's fine. Everything's all mixed up now because I thought Taryn was gonna be here and you were gonna be running point, but I guess since Lotta's running point and you're here, then I guess yeah.
I'd rather
I-
have the sheriff than the deputy with us.
So wait, no,
Elbeth is
Taryn's
the
not here,
sheriff.
and
Taryn is
Elbeth
not
is
here.
here.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Oh.
Taryn has stayed back. But Elbeth kind of chuckled. She said, "I understand if you think I'm old and not cool. Taryn's quite sweet, so I'd understand."
No,
if
that's
you
not
want
at
her
all what
here."
I was saying. I was just trying to get my bases correct.
Yes, we've changed the plan a little bit, just simply because Lotta was freed up.
Right, don't change it
Okay.
any further.
But she says, "All right," and she kind of slaps her thighs and pulls out a ring of lock picking tools. Says, "Are you you folks ready?"
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah.
She slaps you on the back, and she's surprisingly strong. And she moves to the gate and pretty quickly and easily picks the lock on this gate, and swings it open. She says,
He seems really eager.
"Ladies first."
You telling me that?
No, she says it generally to the group. Sandra kind of squeezes past.
Don't mind if I does. I'm a little.
But that's where we'll pick up next week because it's already getting kind of late.
Yeah.
And we were actually on for a long time. Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Recap wise, you guys did a lot more talking today. Brought the letters back to Irene, and in the process, Sanbrynn was told to kneel on stage.
Oh,
and did.
kitty.
And then was told that she should meet up with Irene one-on-one at some point, or whoever the voice is. You assume it to
Didn't
be
it like
Irene.
sign off as Irene?
Yeah, the first time. Yeah, she
Yeah.
said kisses. But after a little bit of a panic, Sanbrynn gathered herself and made it back to converge with those of you who had been talking to Irene. Those of you talking to Irene didn't get a whole lot more information out, but were able to at least see that she was interested in something. At least
She was curious when we offered to send her letter that was intercepted to Lord Raxil.
Yes.
Did I get there? Okay.
Rexel.
She did.
Yeah.
Seem, yeah.
And then she immediately self-sabotaged her attempted help and clammed up. So
Yep. You also talked to Ardarl, Abbott, managed to get some good information out of them as far as like what Arliss might be experiencing and how to talk to him about it. You then went to talk to Arliss, who was defensive, but not particularly. He wasn't helpful at first. He didn't remember a lot of what had happened, and certainly didn't remember accosting Sanbrynn on stage in front of everyone.
he flipped me off.
He did. He was grumpy. But you guys took that information back, reconvened, chatted it over. Sanbrynn took a short rest while the others went to talk to Erin Montal, the aristocratic tabaxi woman from the more derelict tower.
Yeah, I kind of ruined her fucking day.
Yeah, you kind of went in strong, simply because you guys did manage to figure out she was lying pretty quickly. And she's pretty much racked with a sense of guilt that she's done something horrible. And Ookiyo, after spying on her for a little bit, discovered that she does indeed have what appears to be an Iman-related tattoo of a rabbit skull with antlers and
Cannibal rabbit.
The spiky black flowers around the outside edge. You also discovered, oh gosh, what did Sanbrynn do? Sanbrynn was told to kneel once more this time in the square, leaving the keep.
Yeah, and then Arliss like
once again.
she glared at Arliss, and Arliss like smirked at her, and then the eyes unclouded. Huh?
Yeah, he got a headache, and Sanbrynn smacked him upside the head. Jack was left a little confused, but Arliss is grumpy once more. And then you guys met back up. You met outside Erin's place to discuss what you had gone over. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing?
Oh, I went to talk to Batten.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is what I missed. You discussed with Batten what Hazel was up to and how he was related to perhaps Raxel, and received a big folder or binder essentially of all of these meticulously organized letters to Kazel that had been addressed. From Adarl, you did find out that there was like some kind of issue with spam mail and like letters going to Kazel's place pretty consistently. But due to the fact that only a couple of members of the militia and of the police force were infernal or capable of reading infernal, they would just read the address and send it on its way. But
so now we have that stack though, right?
Yes, you have a big stack of letters that you have not yet translated. Jens identified both his and Deo's tattoos.
Burglars.
Found out that they imbue a certain bonus to both of you, so make sure you guys both get that written down. Because I will
We-
forget to give you that. But
We also learned that even if it was under a different name, or Axel is Cedric's mentor, right?
yes, kind of seemed to get confirmation that Raxel was involved in the council at one point or another. If not under that current.
So you'd think old ass people like Adaro would know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, Adarl is old, but it sounded like because Cedric has been on the council around the same time as Adarl, but Cedric might have been trained prior. Adarl might recognize the name if it was.
I guess
somebody
that's
else
true.
called
It
that.
might be under a different name.
But yeah,
Well, it
that's
was under a different name, supposedly.
So yeah, from what you learned, you can pretty safely say that it wasn't Lord Raxel on the council necessarily, or the envious flame, but somebody else.
Jim Smith.
Jim Smith. But yeah, that's I think everything. You guys are gearing up to head into Cedric's place to conduct the search and seizure. You might be under suspicion that like there's either Amorous or the Centaur or other more dangerous beings inside the.
We also want to see if Nine fucking tells his family is there.
Yes, yeah, just check for any family members or hostages. You also found out the reasons for the letters, which in Irene's case was intercepted and threatened to be published in the fucking newspaper.
It was cute that she was so embarrassed when it got read to her, though.
She was not
that was
happy.
pretty funny. The dramatic reading was fantastic.
Yeah, it was pretty great. That was
The
Guntentog's
rolled
fucking
Rs.
crowning moment. But yeah, if I've missed anything, let me know. I think I got everything. I think today I took decent.
That sounds
notes.
pretty comprehensive.
Yeah.
And yeah, so next time we'll pick up with you guys entering Cedric's home. And hopefully getting some more like, I don't know, doing stuff for you guys, for those of you who like to actually like sneak around and do stuff and loot or whatever. But I hope this wasn't a terrible session. I know it was a lot of
That was a
yapping on my
fantastic
part.
session.
So
Oh, no.
yeah,
No, it was awesome.
good shit.